Right. You awaken in an unfamiliar room. You find yourself faced with the other members of the group. The room is cold, dark, and damp. No one is chained up, but the door up the stairs appears locked and barred.
So do we know each other then already?
No.
Just found in a room.
You are 3 strangers, so we're going to leave time here for you to do introductions. So who wants to...
I
So
immediately...
Chained up, did you say?
You're not
So the
chained
door's
up.
locked.
So the door's locked.
I immediately lock eyes with Colette and give her a sly wink.
Okay.
I,
Should
throw up
introduce
in my mouth
yourself
at
to a
it.
lady.
What do you look like? What do you look like?
Chris?
Tados.
I'm 32 years old. I'm 5'10". I weigh 125 pounds.
Don't
My
forget your-
eyes are black. My skin is blue. My hair is black. And I am your resident bard tiefling.
Oh, I guess I kind of like you then. Kind of think you're a bit hot. Oh God, it's already turning into ERP. Gently,
Okay. Colette, why don't
my
you go
pals.
next?
Pardon?
Why don't you introduce yourself next?
Yes,
You could do
I am.
backstory or appearance, whatever you feel like.
Hello, my name. No, I'm not going to do a female voice. I'm a where? Oh God. Where's the
I am
physical
forgetful.
description again?
Second
second
page.
It's only a little bit at the top of that page.
It's pretty broad.
Oh, I see. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. I'm a very attractive 5'5", pale, young. Wait, I'm only 19. That's okay.
Still legal. Still fair game.
Depends what world this is.
I'm a goo warlock.
Goo would stand for Great Old One. You didn't have to bring that one up.
Okay. Yeah.
Human might be the good thing to bring up.
So that's what I look like. I'm a pale human with chestnut hair. I'm a ginger, basically, but I pretend I've got chestnut hair because I'm a little bit uneasy about it. And I'm into demons. I'm really into demons.
Fuck yeah.
And this guy over here kind of looks like a demon. So at first I was disgusted, but now I'm like,
Okay. Orsic?
This is a horribly uncomfortable to be found in.
It's fine.
Orsic Stormhammer. Because I'm badass. A hill dwarf. Stormhammer clan. 95 years of age. A towering 4'8". A big fat 150.
okay, boomer.
Dark hair and pale skin.
I pat him on the head.
Okay.
A
Do we,
95-year-old dwarf, leave me.
Do we have all of our stuff?
You still have your supplies
In your equipment.
and your
That's the
equipment.
supplies.
Sorry?
Good.
I said that's the supplies.
But now where do we go?
It's up to you from
Locked
here.
door.
Is there anything else in the room, or is it just us in an
So-
empty room with a locked
Okay,
door?
so roll 1d20 for an investigation check. 1. You are in a room. That's all you can tell.
I think I might have to have a look around myself.
Okay.
I'll just sit here and strum my lute some more.
I think I will have a quick look around.
Also a 1. You are also in a room.
Ah,
Hey, how
it's
do I get-
dark in here?
How do I get out of the picture?
Oh, you want to click pop
Pop
out
out.
so you can keep
Pop
the
out.
picture up, and you want to click the text channel.
Can I just say, I think we should stop here for the day.
It's going so well.
Here we are. Okay.
We're in a
Wait,
locked room and I
Are you
can't...
guys rolling right? How are you?
It must be dark. You have to exclamation mark roll and then
Surely, if you both rolled a 1, then that means you're convinced that there's nothing to find.
Exclamation point, roll, space, 1d20.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. I got it. 1d20.
5. Okay, you can tell you're in a slightly damp... Oh wait, add your modifiers for me. So on your character sheet, find investigation and see if you have proficiency in it. mark
0
next to
for
the
me.
Yeah, I've got
0.
nothing.
None of us are intelligent.
Yeah. We're not very good.
But I'm
Okay.
very charismatic because I'm an attractive 19-year-old girl.
I'm wise.
Okay,
Must
so
be dark.
5 is your result. You can tell you're in a slightly damp room. Does anyone want to look at the door?
I'm going to
Is the door?
try the door. I'm just going to try the door handle.
Yeah, I was going to say, is the door at a height where if Colette goes to investigate it, she has to bend over?
It's up a few stairs, so no.
Ah,
Oh, stand at the bottom of
Am
the
I
stairs.
wearing a skirt?
You are wearing practical
Whatever you want.
travelling trousers.
Am I wearing
Saying your
underpants?
equipment.
And the equipment just says clothes, technically whatever you feel like.
Yeah, mine's common.
Okay, so I try the door handle.
You try the door handle. The door has a large wooden beam on the other side, you can see, because it's a jail door, so it's barred.
Does a little message
However,
come saying the
as
door
you-
is barred on the other side?
It's barred the other side. However, as you go to open the door, it does move.
I'm going to knock on the door and
It's
Shout
metal
out.
bars.
I'm going to rattle the bars and I'm going to shout out, "Hello, why am I here? But why am I here? Do I know why I'm here?"
No.
Okay, now we get onto the next roll. Roll a history check. So
What, to
roll
remember the last-
1d20.
Oh,
Go
it's
on to your character sheet.
it's another intelligence thing. Great.
Yes, but you get to add your
I've
proficiency
0
bonus.
on that, so let's...
Okay. So you got 12. Are you proficient?
Nope.
Nope, so you
No.
just get a flat 12.
I'm gonna
Would you say
Okay.
history?
have a
History.
wee-
History.
Where are my
Ooh.
proficiencies? Oh, I see.
That's a 70. I don't have any proficiency.
No, that's fine. Yes, you do. You have the dot next to it. Look.
Oh,
Which
yeah,
means you get
dot-
+2. So you get 19 in
see
total.
on my-
Okay, so in order. Taidos, you remember going into a tavern, ordering a drink, sitting down, and then waking up here.
Another bad night with the local girls, and I see.
Colette, you remember going into a small ruin and then waking up here. Nothing else. Orsic, you remember leaving your I forgot the name, monastery, heading into the local town, stopping by the well to grab a drink of water, speaking to a woman, and then waking up in this cell.
Bloody women.
So from this, you can work out what you want.
Right, is there any response to my yelling?
There is no one coming.
All right, I turn around to fuck's sake.
Can you reach through and
Turn around to
grab the
Tados.
bar?
You
And
want to
I-
try and... Oh,
Are
sorry.
you? And I turn around to Tados and I say, "You look like a big, strong man. Why don't you open this door for us?"
oh, okay. Being eager to impress a young, pretty human female, I do volunteer my services to try and lift the bar through the
Okay, I have things for this. So, I
This
would
is
like
gonna
you
go
to
well.
make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's dexterity. I thought
What
it was
do I roll for that? It's a
So it's a d20, same as all skill checks, but you add 2 and your proficiency modifier.
so +4. Ah!
You got a natural 1, so you managed to get it up an inch, and then slam your finger in between it and where it rests. You take 1 point of damage.
Oh.
I think I'll have a go. Big
what she
strong
said.
dwarf.
Okay, so you want to do it through strength.
I'm gonna have a brute force.
You're going to brute force batter through the door.
Let's smash my way.
Okay, so make an athletics check. 10
Athletics.
plus athletics plus 1, not proficient. So you get a total of 11. It seems to start to splinter before your shoulder starts to hurt.
I say this probably demands a more subtle approach.
Okay.
I'm very charismatic, but I'm guessing I can't persuade the door to open.
No, you can, of course, use spells even if you're not in combat.
I see. I don't really understand what my spells do. I think Mage Hand is like a.
Yes, go
Rogue.
with this.
Go on roll20.net. Check it.
That's it.
Roll 20.
While he's doing that,
Right.
I'd like to viciously mock the door.
Let's sing at
The
it.
door has no intelligence and is unaffected by vicious mockery.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay. I'm just going to use Mage Hand on the other side of the door to. How heavy is this bar on the other side of the door?
A single person could lift it.
What about a single floating hand?
The mage hand has the strength of an average human, so it will make a roll, I believe. I'm going to
I say to the boys, this is a woman's job. You're useless men. And then I do a Mage Hand and attempt to remove the bar.
Okay, it can lift 10 pounds, so roll 1d20.
I take 5 damage to ego.
Well, you couldn't even lift it.
6.
Fuck's
Close enough. Because this is taking a lot longer to get out of the
sake. These
door.
rolls.
That's fun. That's the point.
We're going to go with the mage hand just managed to push it sideways off its rest.
Right.
The door is
do I
open.
Do I delete Mage Hand now?
No, you can still cast it 'cause it's a cantrip. You can cast it as many times as you like.
Oh, nice. Oh, I need to find out what this other one is then.
Yes, you do. Especially considering I know what your other one is because I wrote your character sheet. it's your attack spell. Right. So you come out into the corridor.
120 feet.
Let's see. Ozzy was leading, followed by, I'll assume, Tados would want the view, and the
Yep.
dwarf can
Yes.
go last.
I'll protect the rear.
Okay.
It's not your rear I worry about.
I'm a little confused. I have no. Wait, I can't tell you guys about my personal
Of
thoughts.
course you
can I?
can. I'm a priest. Cleric.
No, but I mean, what I'm thinking to myself. But what I'm thinking to myself is that you guys are assholes making the woman go first.
Well, you open the door.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ladies first.
I'll stay in front. Don't you? I'm going to do a. I guess I'm the closest thing to a rogue in this party, am I? Wait, what? No, you're a bard, aren't you?
I'm a bard, that's right.
I say, hey, fuck's sake, it's going to be hard for me to remember.
Tados.
names. Hey, Tados, do you know anything about traps? This seems like the sort of place where we might die a lot.
Good thinking.
Of course, I'm an expert on traps, so if you'd like me to lead the way and escort you to safety, as long as I'm handsomely rewarded, I say with a sly wink, I'll make sure we get out of here safely.
Okay.
Let's see.
So,
As I
you're
walk
going
past, I
first?
brush her ass.
Okay. Swapping you two round.
Roll on that.
I'd say roll a sleight of hand check, but I'm just going to let it go. Right. Directly ahead of you in the
coincidence, 'cause I
corridor.
live,
I want to move the camera slightly. Right, directly ahead of you in the corridor, you see a wooden door with iron fittings. Down to the right, there is a soft glow. The whole area is in dim light. Which way do you want to go?
Should we go into the room?
I think we should go into the room. I mean, I can see quite clearly.
I wonder
Hello?
why there aren't any guards around or anything like this. Who locked us in here?
Trust me, I've been in this situation hundreds of times before. There's nothing to worry about. We've just got to pop that way.
You're gonna go and
And-
sweep for traps.
I doubt if there's any traps, but I'll leave away just in case. I mean, I've woken up in many strange places after a heavy night in the taverns, so...
Okay, so you're heading straight into the room. Is this correct?
That's correct, yes.
Okay.
The way you said that.
Sorry.
Oh, that room. Okay.
This room is the
Wait,
one
how are you
straight
rubbing
ahead
it
of you.
off?
Okay.
He's got magic fingers, just like me, Colette.
Oh, well, I've got a magic hand.
As you come into the
Fished you.
room, you see on the far side two... I need to go back to my Word document.
2 Word documents.
Yes, sure, why not?
Shut up, Pedantic.
It's alright. I have the bestiary up, I just need to get onto the right thing. Load. Okay, you find two small green creatures, one in either corner, each munching on a small pile of bones. They turn to face you as soon as you enter. Prepare for combat, roll initiative.
What do they look like again?
Small green, hunched over creatures.
Eating some bones.
Yes. Okay.
I'm not on a roll today.
What people?
I am.
So
We roll a
you
20.
are. Okay.
Is this initiative?
Initiative. So roll a d20, add your initiative bonus.
Oh, my
I get
initiative.
20. I rolled 20.
Plus 2. I've got 5.
20 from me.
I've got 13.
Okay. So the turn order will be Orsic, Creature 1, Creature 2,
Oh, no.
Colette, then Tados. So, Orsic, you're up first. You're at the back.
I'm
What do you
gonna
want to
make a
do?
dash for creature 1.
You probably wanted to dash from here.
But
So you want to head
It's got
to
little
Creature
dwarf
1,
legs.
this one.
yes. Well, the one's going to attack
1,
first.
2, 3, 4, 5. You can reach it.
I would like to step back slightly there.
Where would you like to be? There?
Just a step back, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast a Sacred Flame.
Okay.
At this
Sacred
guy.
Flame. You remember how to do that one?
Not entirely.
Okay, that's fine.
Got it in front of me.
Yep.
Dexterity throw. This creature.
Right, so what's your spell save DC?
It is 13.
13. Okay, so creature 1 rolls against it. Gets a total of 7, so it's not making that. So roll 1d8 for damage.
Damn.
2. Okay, so it takes 2 damage. Next up is creature 1. He's going to move immediately towards you and perform a melee attack, which is with him bite.
Am I? Which one am
He
I?
rolls. Ooh, sorry.
I'll wait till my turn.
Okay, that's fine. So he rolls a 14 plus 3. 17. What's your AC?
It's 18.
18. So he doesn't hit. You block it with your shield.
Yes.
Next up is creature 2. Creature 2 is going to move forward and come directly in front of Colette
Oh no.
and also make a melee attack. And get a 9 plus 3 is 12. What's your AC?
That's a hit. I'm dead.
What's,
12.
I'll say,
Oh,
what's your AC first? 12.
12.
Yes, it just hits. So let's roll for damage.
Lancing blow.
3d12 plus 9.
Deals 2 damage.
Oh, so I'm now at 8 temporary hit points. I
No,
typed that
8.
in there.
Total hit points.
Total.
Your maximum doesn't change.
Oh, I see. Right, okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're up next, Colette.
I'm up next.
Your turn.
So what did he hit me with?
He hit you with a melee attack. Just a
I mean,
claw.
What,
He
he
was-
punched me or bit me or?
Claws.
claws. Do I have any idea what he is now?
If you want to use your bonus action to make I'd say, investigation check.
So it's nothing I immediately recognise. Then.
Nothing you immediately recognise. No, you haven't come
Alright,
across one before.
I'm just gonna shoot at them.
Okay, what do you want to attack it with?
Can I use Eldritch Blast on this?
Yes, you can. I wouldn't recommend it.
You wouldn't.
I would.
Oh, no.
Wow.
It's
I will then. Can I use that every turn then, or just
yeah,
once
if you
a
want
fight?
to.
Jesus.
You have to make a ranged spell attack. So, roll 1d20 and add 5.
1d20 and add 5.
Yep.
Right. Roll 1d. Ooh,
24.
Damn.
Okay, that hits. So now roll 1d10 for damage.
Smashed it.
Oh, fuck's sake. How do you...
Exclamation point roll. I just copy that and paste it. You
Oh,
can't
that-
edit, you have to type it again.
I wish you could just press the up arrow to do it again, you know, like in command prompt or whatever. Oh, I
10.
think he's dead.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. That literally fires the blast straight out your hand and blows him off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Macho
Left nothing
chaos.
but like his feet just sitting
So he-
there on the floor.
So he runs up to me and he gets like a grazing blow. I put my arm up to protect myself from the grazing blow, and I look at the gash on my arm and get really angry, and then use that very same hand to just gib him.
Yeah, just
I'm
gone.
quietly impressed and aroused by prowess in battle.
Okay.
Am I now covered in gore and viscera?
No, it's a burning sort of smell.
Oh,
He's just been left feet.
Burnt hair.
Oh right, okay, good.
He's scaly, looking at
Cool.
the
So
other
we
one.
can still loot. I look to Chris. I mean, I look to Tados and I say, we can still loot his boots.
Fair enough. Tados, you're up.
Being amazed at Colette's performance in that battle, I turn to the other creature and I cast Vicious Mockery, mocking it, warning
Okay.
it of its impending doom.
Vicious Mockery was a
You should
wisdom
get
save?
bonus for that, seeing as his mate just got
Battle
destroyed.
Song of Colette.
Okay, something like this.
Yeah, wisdom save against your spell save DC.
Millionaire, isn't it?
So what insult are you going to hurl at it while I roll this out?
I'm going
It's
to
gonna hit.
yell. Oh,
So you're going to hit, so you want to roll damage?
and
So
that is
1d4.
a
D8.
1d8.
1d4, mate.
Oh, 4 for you.
Oh, 1d4. Roll 1d4. Ah! 1.
Oh.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
it does damage.
It does do damage.
Mocking someone to death.
You can literally mock someone to
Yeah.
death. It has happened before.
Psychic damage.
Psychic damage, yeah. Okay, so it looks at you slightly annoyed. Back to the top of the round, unless you want to move.
I'm gonna hide behind Colette.
Okay,
But I don't
moving
want
you.
to be obvious.
Okay, so moving you there,
Thank you.
far side, but not directly behind. Okay, Orsic, you're up again.
I'm going to take a chance as it's standing by me, mocked. Smash it with my warhammer.
Okay, so now you want to roll 1d20, add your strength and proficiency bonus.
Nice. I have to check these. My strength.
It's 3 total,
Should do 3. Okay, cool.
so add 3 to the roll. 8.
Oh, 8.
Unfortunately, it ducks under your hammer.
Bastard.
Okay,
Bastard.
you can still move.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Colette, you're up again.
All right, I look at this quivering wreck of a whatever it is, and I'm gonna influence its mind to basically scare the shit out of it.
What are you
So-
doing this with?
Chris has just mocked it, and I'm going to use my awakened mind ability
Okay.
to communicate telepathically with any creature I can within 30 feet of me to make it sort of give up and surrender to us.
Okay, so you're trying to encourage it to surrender.
Yeah. Or just like,
Unfortunately,
oh,
the creature is not intelligent enough to understand what's going on. It is just hissing at you in its brain.
oh, okay. I need to identify these creatures before I try and.
Yeah, might be an idea.
Is that it then? Was that a bonus action or a main?
That's your bonus action. You can still take a shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it.
What with?
My magic.
Eldritch Blast again? Okay, roll 1d20 for a spell attack and add 5.
Do you know what I'm gonna do actually? I'm gonna go Control C.
Yeah. 20's okay,
17.
so that gets you 17 in total. So that's a hit. So roll 1d10 for damage.
Oops. Control V.
7. It
7.
takes 7 damage. It's looking a little shaky, but you've only blown off one arm.
Ah. I missed.
That's-
Pretty much. Okay, Tados, your turn.
I want to approach a creature and stab it with my rapier.
Okay, roll 1d20 and add your dexterity and proficiency modifier.
+2. And my proficiency, +2, that's +4.
7. It ducks. You miss.
I cry.
Fair enough. Aussie, we're
I'm
back
gonna
to your
take-
turn.
I'm going to take for my first attack, and I'm going to Sacred Flame.
Okay. So we're rolling against dexterity saving throw class 13, I believe. Yes. It gets an 18 and dodges out the way of the fire as it appears.
Bastard.
Oh no, wait, it's half as much for Sacred Flame, isn't it? Sorry, one second.
It's dead.
Nope, it is just misses the damage. I was right. Sorry. So, not done anything there.
No! I'm a failure.
It's fine. You can still move or anything else.
I'm going to stand my ground.
Okay. So, next we have the
afraid.
creature's turn. The creature, having been blown half up on the last turn, is going to use its remaining arm to throw its spiked chain at Colette, as she's the one who, half blew it up.
That's really mean.
Not fair.
But I've got like those van braces that Wonder Woman has, so nothing can touch me.
Yeah,
Except
maybe
me.
later. It gets a 6. Plus 3 for its attack is 9. Against your armor class? 12. No, so it misses.
My van braces.
It's off balance. It's missing an arm. It just lands in the wall.
Right.
Okay, Colette, your turn.
Right, this thing is
Death's
within
Door.
its life, isn't it? I'm going to. Can I pull out my dagger and run up to it and stab it all in the same turn?
Yeah, you can move up to 30 feet, and so you can then make a melee attack from there. So roll 1d20, add your it's a finesse weapon, dexterity, and I just
Say,
double check
what
if
have you been?
that's
Or is
going to
it
hit.
19,
Never mind.
so-
I won't bother checking if it's proficient. So that's going to hit. So roll 1d6.
Wow, that is a sharp dagger. Oh, fucks. I'm such a noob.
It's all right. It's your first time. 2, which gets half to 1 because the
Why does it
creature
get-
has resistance, but
Sure
that
is.
still kills it.
Can I behead it? Is that enough of a roll to behead it?
It's a small dagger. You could stab it through the jaw or the eye. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, or the throat. Stab it in the throat.
Stab it in the throat if you want.
I mean, it's a 19 attack. It's got to be a threat.
19 attack, but no damage.
Damage is weak.
1 damage. It's not like a big kill.
Just to interrupt the roleplay, I have just had a quick look around my room for my ocarina, so I can roleplay properly.
Yeah.
And you're in luck because I cannot find it.
Okay.
So,
So, with that, the creature now lies dead.
Can I please now roll a whatever it was check to find out what it was we just killed?
Investigation. So
Investigation.
roll
Why don't you roll
1d20. And if not, try...
intelligence?
Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so, checking through your brain for things you've read before, and anything you can see around, you recognise the creature as a small devil, or fiend, referred to commonly as a cackler.
So it's a demon.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I'm like, sort of just standing over this dead demon, watching the blood gush out of its face, with this sort of look on my face of
I win
complete
in
fascination.
fear.
Fair enough.
scared of the demon.
And I turn to the other two and I say, does anybody mind if I take a part of this
I'm
monster
going
with
to
me for research purposes?
say you pick up the feet of the one you disintegrated.
Okay, so I'll add that. I'll add
It's
that to
small,
my,
scaly feet.
that's my inventory. So I put what's it
That's
called
in
again?
treasure on the second page.
Treasure.
It's cackler feet.
Cackler feet.
You mean equip?
No,
equip-
second page, bottom treasure, just above
Oh, I
additional
see,
feet.
yeah.
Yeah,
Cat. I don't know how to spell that. I'm just gonna.
Cackler.
Well done, Craig.
It's going right in front of him.
Yeah, it's literally on a screen.
Right, I slip those feet into my backpack
Okay.
and then continued to stare at the bleeding dead one.
Okay.
Being eager to get away from my fallen friends, I start to leave the room the way we came and take the other turning.
Wait, are tieflings demons as well?
Tieflings are considered demonic. They're not necessarily demons.
Can I have spoken to him?
Do you speak Abyssal?
Oh no, I speak Infernal.
Ah, no.
If they were too dumb for me to whisper in their minds, I doubt speaking to them would have worked.
Okay, so you're back at the other turning. You can see a brighter light up ahead. Do you want to proceed towards it?
I'd
Yes.
like to.
Yeah, let
I'm
Horse
gonna
go in front.
push my way
Of course,
through.
it's going to take the lead.
I'm leading
And we're
with
going
the
to lead
shield.
like this. So, as you come to the bright light, you can now see further down the other corridors.
Did we get any XP for those kills, by the way?
I'm keeping track of that, don't worry. We'll do it whenever you take a rest.
In other words, you two, no, I got it all.
I did some damage. I think.
Yeah, you did a few bits.
I missed the one. Another room.
Another one.
Yep. Okay,
Can I go in there?
you want to head towards that? Oh, I should mention first, the light coming from the centre of the room is lava. At this point, you establish you are underground.
I say, oh, hold on, guys, I have an idea, and I go back into the room where we killed the cacklers, and I take what's left of that other corpse and chuck it in the lava.
Okay? It smells terrible. Other
Just
than
as
that,
I
there's no effect.
And I say, just as I suspected, and I pull out my, I assume I got a notepad in my scholar's pack,
Yeah, sure.
and just jot down my research.
Okay. So, Orsic, you're heading into this room.
I am going
So
in.
I'm assuming everyone else is going to follow. Right,
I'm
as you
just waiting
come...
next to the lava and watch the thing burn a bit more, I think.
That's fine, you're still in range of that. I think I can't actually see what you can see at the minute. Yeah.
Is this room dark?
This room is another cell. There is a small dog lying at the back. The
dog?
door is barred. You assume It might be locked, it might not be.
I would like to push it.
You'd like to
find
open the
out.
door?
I'm gonna nudge it forward. I want to
Okay.
test it.
Is the dog a human? I mean, not a human dog, but like a normal dog.
Okay, you'll want to make a perception check on the dog. So roll 1d20, add your
Oh,
perception.
I can do this. I'm actually quite wise.
That's fine. You're not proficient, but you do still get your +2.
What role was
One.
that? Was that?
It looks like a doggy.
I'd also like to roll.
Doggy.
Okay. 7. You, on the
And
other hand...
is there anything I need to add to that?
Yep, I'm just looking. Perception, you get a total of +3, so you get 10.
Yay!
You notice the dog gives off a faint glow. You can't tell much more than that.
I better have a look as well
It's a
then.
glowing
Okay.
dog.
We're all... It's a small glowing dog. That's what we've established so far. 9. What do you get?
+3, I think.
Perception +3. So you got 12.
He's
You
like in
also
his
notice
90s.
the light it's giving off feels faintly warm.
Lava dog.
It's gonna blow up.
It's hot.
You don't have to open the door. You can leave it and move on.
Um,
Do you want me to push forward?
I'm gonna say, hello, doggy. Who's a good boy in Abyssal?
In Abyssal. Okay,
Yeah.
I need to check something.
Hello, doggy. Who's a good boy?
It does not react except to lift one up here at the noise.
So that to me implies it's not aggressive. If it,
It's listening.
it's a cell door. We're clearly within our vision, and
I
we're
point
drawing
out
its
to the
attention.
party that I do have a crossbow if we need to dispose of it.
I don't need to be too. I suppose we could just shoot at it
You want to take a shot at it?
and then poke your crossbow through.
Okay, moving the pieces.
No, I don't want to.
Do you?
You don't want
No?
to. Okay, not shooting it.
I'm too scared.
That's fine.
too cute.
You can just
I'm gonna-
walk away.
No, I'm going in. I
You're
think it's
you're
a-
going in.
Oh, I want to kick my way through that door.
All right,
You're
then,
on the side with a bar. You can just lift it.
I'll let the dwarf go first.
Oh, okay, I'm going in.
You're going in. Okay.
Shield raised.
Shield raised. Okay. Roll for initiative.
Oh, so it's not a
The
friendly
dog
dog.
springs up. You turns round. Its mouth, its back, and its eyes all appear on fire.
I have to type in.
The dog is going first.
Oh wait, it's 8. Not bad.
It's fine. I know your stats.
Yeah, I've got no
Yeah.
extra.
So you got a 9, so you
I've
just
got
get 0.
2.
You get 2, so you got 12. Yeah, so it's the dog, then Tados, then Orsic, then Colette. Okay. So the dog is going to move immediately forward. Doesn't have far to go. And it is going to launch Fire Breath. All three of you roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving.
So roll 1d20, add your dexterity, and if you're proficient, add 2.
Vision in what?
Dexterity saving throws. Just above the skill set.
Oh, I see. So add.
Your dexterity modifier.
I've got +2, +2, so 4 total.
So, and you roll 18. Okay,
And what? Sorry, the dexterity.
I'm 15.
15. Okay, and Also?
Dexterity.
roll 1d20. I think you're flat.
Yeah.
11. Oh no, you do get +1, so you got 12.
12.
So you all pass the dexterity
Yeah.
saving throw. So you all take 1d6 fire damage only. 1. You all take 1 small burn to the leg.
Okay.
Now, next up is...
Me.
Yes, Tados, you were next.
Where am I in position? I'm not in
Here.
front. Am I? I'm in the middle. Okay. I'd like to trying to make up for my performance earlier, where the woman kind of saved us. I'd like to show some bravado and viciously mock the dog, saying it looks like a hot turd.
Okay.
Oh, shit,
What
I've
language
just-
are you
sorry,
saying
can-
that in?
Can we just have a quick pause here? Because this spell I've got, Craig, is a reaction spell. I thought it was another one. So have I supposed to already done that? Is that too late for me to do that?
Yeah, it's too late now. We've moved on to the next turn.
Oh.
This is why I wanted to read it earlier. So, vicious mockery. What language are you saying that in?
I'm going to say it in common.
You're saying in common.
Language don't matter, does it?
Yeah, it does for a vicious mockery.
No, if a target can hear you, though it need not understand you.
Oh, I had that wrong.
Although it doesn't speak abyssal, apparently, so
Yeah, I was going to
got
say.
another chance.
My insults are laced with subtle
Okay, so
enchantments.
wisdom. It rolls after we take off its negative wisdom modifier. 15. What's your DC?
Spell save DC 13.
So it takes no damage, unfortunately. Okay, next was Orsic.
I think as he's on fire, I might try and create water
Create water.
and douse it.
Create or destroy water. Yep.
Oh shit, are we on fire?
To fall as rain.
So you're going to fall as a rain. Okay.
Got nothing to drop it into, so
Just in the area. Fair enough. Okay, that's fine. That's an instant spell. So that's cast. The rain falls on the area. The dog continues to produce fire, but it does have made the room very steamy. You don't know if it's had any actual effect.
find out.
Okay, Colette, you're up.
I really wish I could have hellish rebuked this person. Right, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Okay, roll 1d20 and add 5.
22.
Yeah, that's hitting. So roll 1d10 for damage. 1. You just stave over the top. Give it a little buzz cut.
And
You can still move. You're at the back. By the red square.
I'm good here. I'll stay.
Okay. So it's the dog's turn again. At this point, he's going to make a bite attack against... who is in front? Orsic. So, let's see what we get. That is a total of 20. Does that hit?
My armor class is 18.
So, yes. So, Ross. 1 point of damage. Did well on the first roll.
Okay.
So, not 1 point of damage off. Okay, it's going to wait there. So, that's your turn, Orsic.
Alright.
Don't forget to mark off your...
Wasn't my
Oh,
initiative
yeah, I'm
higher?
on 10 now.
Oh, yeah, Talos, you're
yeah,
up first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can I speak to it in Infernal?
You can try.
Because
What would you like to say to it?
I would like to use my animal handling skill to calm the dog down.
Okay. So, roll 1d20. So 8. You get +1 for your wisdom, I believe. So that's 9. So it's now going to roll its own check. Okay. So what would you want to say to it?
We're sorry, little good boy. Go back to sleep.
Okay. It growls faintly, and then goes to curl up in the corner.
Yeah, well done.
So it's gonna be waiting over here in case anyone's stupid enough to attack it again.
Although I'm going to suggest at this point that you go first. It likes you.
You still want to go near it? You can leave and close the door behind you.
Do we remember to loot the other room? There was no loot in the other room, was there?
You didn't
No,
notice
it's
anything other
nothing
than
in
piles
here.
of bones.
Well, dogs, they tend to guard stuff, so
Do you want to look
Um,
around?
might be worth looking.
Yeah,
Gonna do-
scan
I'm
around the room.
So
yeah,
make a
I'm-
perception check.
And also, I'm going to pick up some of the useless stuff. Every time I pick something up, I go, rubbish, junk, rubbish.
It's mostly
Is it
dog
one
fur.
D20 check?
Yeah,
isn't it?
1d20. Add your perception plus your
Perception +1, and I'm proficient, so +3, 14.
Okay, so with the 14, you notice this has clearly been just where the dog's been kept. It's got some turds around the floor where it's not been tidied up yet.
Alright, I take out my scholarly chopstick and start poking around the turds to see what it's been eating and stuff.
Okay.
There's
Do
only
you
a
want to
few-
make an investigation check with that? Or are you
I
just
don't need-
happy to...
I'm just happy to sort of check it out, you know.
Okay.
Check the consistency, the smell, you know. Maybe
Okay.
taste a little bit with the tongue.
I think we
I'm-
should leave the room.
Okay.
Hmm.
So,
No,
which
it's
of the
not
two paths are you going to head on to? This one or this one?
I'm thinking the first one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Deep.
I disagree.
Same
actually. I think
marching
we should
order?
go in the first one.
sorry,
I'm going to
marching
put
order?
my foot down, and we're going to go the way Tados would like
This
to
one.
go.
Okay. Marching order.
We
Who's
are-
going
we are
first?
going.
I'll lead the way, I suppose.
Yeah,
Okay.
I look at the other two and show them
gonna
my
go in,
injured
yeah.
arm, and I'm like, no, I don't want to go first.
Okay. So we'll go Tados, Orsic, then Collect.
Hold on, can someone shut the door?
We'll assume Orsic shut the door on the way
I
out.
don't want doggy following.
Yeah,
Okay. Right, next section of map.
dog can stay in there.
Have to say, the buffering speeds on this map are awful.
Shut up. I'm doing this off paint.
No, if there is there's a dog down here, it means someone comes down here. They have to clean up after that dog. It wasn't a room full of turds, was it? Dog's got to eat. So where are they?
Probably just eat those cracker jacks.
Yeah, but where's the person cleans up after that dog? Or whatever thing
Okay,
cleans
you
up
come down to the next junction. You can once again see a faint glowing light.
I
Over
reckon
this
we're
way.
being tricked. I reckon that's not a lava pit, and there's some big horrible dragon down there.
But we know it's lava because I chucked a corpse in it, and it.
Well, that was
burned.
lava in that
That's the other one.
that other room. Mm. Don't know where this one goes.
I think we should head that way,
Towards the light?
personally. Yeah, towards the light.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But cautiously. Cautiously.
So you
Feet
come
up the hills.
Oh,
to another small junction room.
I lament that we didn't kill the dog, so I can't chuck it in this lava.
It's got lava in it once again, giving off light. You can now head in any of the three directions. Oh no, sorry. Wrong one. Any of the two directions, north or south.
I remark that one of the directions has suddenly disappeared.
I'm gonna
Shut up.
check-
It's a
gonna check
complicated
those.
map.
I'm gonna
Can
check.
I just wait? Can I just get where I'm in front? Can I just head over to that wall and give it a tap to see if it's hollow?
Sure. It's not.
Not.
You were mistaken because of shadows on the wall.
I've got dark vision.
You were mistaken because of the bright light from the lava.
Is this all on one level, or are we going up?
You've been on level so far. So which
Sorry,
direction?
I think we should move further away from the room we started in. So I think we should take the. I'm
Bottom?
pointing on my screen. That
This
doesn't
one?
help. That one. Yeah.
No,
I disagree. I think we should clear all of the rooms so nothing comes behind us. Can I roll for persuasion on that?
It's player to player. You don't do that, unfortunately. It's just
Oh.
conversation.
I guess it's up to Matt then. He's got the deciding vote. I
Oh,
mean,
no.
sorry, Orville or whatever his name is.
Orsic.
Oh well.
Oh well, close enough.
I think I'm in agreement. I don't like those rooms being, or those corridors being back there.
So you want to go back?
It
Okay,
might be dead end. You never know.
that's fine. So
I think
the
I'd
two
be willing
votes
to
are
go
to
back.
go back. So you're coming down this way now. Okay, filling this in.
They just want you to draw some more. That's what it is.
That's not actually what I meant, but that's fine.
We don't have to go into the other.
We have to do it all. Then we might
We've
miss
not
out on
been
loot.
back here.
But there was nothing in there. It was just for dog.
Yeah, we're not going back there.
I
We're
bet
going
the
the other
dog
way.
had gems in its belly.
Depends what kind of
I
fiery
don't know why
dog
I'm
eats.
so obsessed,
Okay.
obsessed with loot.
It's fine. So you now come to a series of. I'm going to move you down to there. You now come to a series of small rooms and another long corridor.
Does that join up?
Can we roll perception to see if there's anything in those rooms just by peering in?
Okay,
Looking through
that's
the
fine.
doors.
Make a perception roll. You could have asked about the doors first. The doors are solid wood of the two rooms over here,
Oh,
which is
cool,
why
that's
they've
what
got the
other
line
lines are.
across.
Okay.
Completely solid.
Solid wood doors with oak fittings, with iron
Keyhole?
fittings.
Can't
Keyhole?
see through.
There's a keyhole. Do you want to look through?
Yes, I want that Canadian guy to.
I vote, considering there's 3 rooms, we take a room each
Okay.
I vote.
and try and peek through all of them.
I vote
So-
not.
You're each trying to do one thing. So I'll move you to the small room, you to that room, you to that room. So let's start with Tados for this room.
I feel like I'm an unwilling participant.
You're a woman.
My whole plan is to hide behind the.
8. You look through the keyhole, thanks to your dark vision. You can see a small trunk in the corner of one of the room. There is nothing else in there you can see.
Well, I'm totally going in there.
Okay. We'll do the other perception rolls first.
Yep.
Oh,
Orsic,
Room
we'll go
am I
with
in?
you next for this room.
Okay.
15. You can see very clearly there is a small tripwire on the other side of the door and a large chest in the back corner.
Okay.
Large chest.
Large chest.
have I got a large chest? It doesn't actually say on my.
I
Character
didn't
sheet.
describe, it's up to you.
I'd
Okay.
say with
Colette, you're up for making the roll for your small room. 16.
Oh yeah.
Yours appears to be a cell with a dead person in it.
Okay.
They're
is-
chained to the wall still.
Oh, I guess Chris goes first, does he?
It's fine. So you can come back together and discuss what you want to do next.
No, Chris.
no,
Get going.
I'm just gonna go straight in. I'm not gonna wait for anyone.
You're going straight into your room.
Yeah, I've checked the room. You said there's only a trunk in there, so
Yep. Okay.
gonna-
So you open the door
I'm gonna run
and
back
walk
and do it,
inside.
I think.
yep.
Okay. You have triggered a trap. Please roll a dexterity saving throw.
Bollocking tits. Okay.
There's nothing of a hint when the other one was trapped.
I did wonder, but then I thought,
Yeah,
well,
but
I've got dark
that would
vision.
be
One.
retconning, wouldn't it? If he.
D20,
D20 and
plus
dexterity and if you're proficient.
18.
Okay. You very thankfully manage to escape the small, I'm gonna say, arm thickness spike jumping out the side. You dodge forward and make it to the chest.
Yay!
So, would you like to open the chest? That's up to you still.
Has it got a keyhole on it?
No, it's just a closed wooden trunk.
Yes.
Yes, that's fine. Okay, let's roll and see what you found.
I would.
Oh,
check that
you
one.
lucky son of a bitch.
Oh.
You find 46 gold pieces, 12 silver pieces, 5 copper pieces, and a wrapped long sword, which once opened reveals itself to be a flame tongue rapier.
Flame tongued.
How do you,
Tongue.
how do you,
Flame
do you not
tongue.
have to identify magic weapons then?
For this purpose, we're skipping it.
I would actually like to equip that
You
rapier.
would like to equip it. Okay, I will explain its damage to you briefly. Because we've been doing this an hour and we're not halfway through the first floor.
Fuck it, I got all night.
Yeah.
Okay,
Rapier.
so you can use a bonus action to speak this sword's command word, causing flames to erupt from the blade. These flames shed bright light in a 40-foot radius, and dim light for an additional 40 feet. While the sword is ablaze, it deals an extra 2d6 fire damage to any target it hits. So, next to your rapier, add FT before it, just for a nice abbreviation, and afterwards write 2d6F, if lit.
2d6.
F.
Wait. 2d6 if lit. And what do I do with my other rapier?
You can stash it in treasure or you can leave it there.
Yeah, I'll put it in treasure.
Okay.
Right. Can I go now?
I'd say, based on when we went Orsic, you're up next.
I'm firm. I think I want. I would really, ideally, I'd want Tados to come and. I want him to shine that flame in there.
Well, you saw
wanna
there was a
see what
tripwire.
I want to see what that trap is.
Do you want to try and disarm it?
Hmm.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I'll have a go.
Surely, our rogue is the one who should be disarmed.
You don't have a rogue.
Isn't a bard a rogue?
No.
Oh,
I do have sleight of hands.
Oh, you do have a sleight of hand. Do you want to call him over?
I would like you to.
Yeah.
Help
Yeah,
me
I'm happy to come
on
help.
this one.
Make
You
a
are
sleight
ugly
of
as
hand
fuck.
check.
Hey.
are you calling me over as well, or am I just?
You're still
there.
looking at the corpse. You've become fascinated.
I don't need you.
But it's a
Hey.
human.
+4.
+4. 12. So I'm going to go with sticking the rapier through and cutting the tripwire. You launch the trap from this side.
Do you want to move me over near him?
Oh, thank you. So you're now ahead. So the door's still closed. You believe the trap has gone off. You heard it move.
Well, bodge out the way. I'm going in then.
Do you want to move out the way, Tados?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my room.
Wait,
Where'd he go?
Glitch through the
So
map.
you're back there, looking at the view of her bending over, looking through a keyhole. And do you want to open the chest?
By the way, I'm
think I
not
do.
wearing a skirt. I am wearing normal pants.
Fair enough.
I think I'd like to open that chest.
Okay, so opening the chest. 12. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, you have found Mithril split armor.
Jesus, we're quite lucky for level 1 guys, aren't we?
You have no idea. There is so much boring shit on this list.
Well, what's that offer me?
I'm just pulling it up. Hang on.
I've got chainmail on at the moment.
So, split armor. So it has an AC of 17 at standard, and the Mithril variant doesn't get a stealth disadvantage, and doesn't have a strength requirement. So your total armor score if equipping would go up to 19.
I think I might pop that on. actually.
Okay. You no longer have disadvantage on stealth rolls, and your movement speed remains 25.
I assume I have to take my chainmail off.
Yeah. You can stash that or leave it wherever.
I'm just going to chuck it.
Okay. So you're not going to bother carrying it round.
What was the name of the armor?
Mithril split armor.
If you're wondering what that is, it's very similar to Mithril.
Yeah, they don't say mithril, it's mithril just to keep me on my
Oh, I
fucking
get it.
toes.
We're like the protagonists in in the film. It's kind of like in Lord of the Rings where he just gets given that fucking
My axe.
armor. That...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Except there was a 1 in 12 chance he'd get it.
I'm trying to find a picture of me on the internet and I can't find one. Typed in Ginger Warlock.
Okay.
Coming up with a load of Dungeons and Dragons stuff.
So, we come back now to collect. What do you want to do with your door? Just leave it
Finally got
alone?
done. Well, what does the body look like?
It looks like a skeleton chained to a wall.
Oh, okay, so this door's not going to be trapped then if I'm going to open it.
Okay. You open the door. And, yep, it's just a body.
I'm going to examine
Okay,
The
make
body.
a perception check.
a perception check. Is a
1d20.
D20. 2.
2. You don't notice anything in particular about the body, but you do spot its coin purse on the floor, containing 36 gold and 8 silver.
Oh, nice. And can I take the skull with me as well?
Yeah,
Just,
sure.
cool.
Just
I
add to
pick
your
up the
treasure
skull and say
Trophy hunter.
rubbish as I put it in my
list.
put it
Okay.
in my sack next to the feet of that other dude.
Slowly
Get
you'll
with you.
build the small creature. Right. So, for the next...
Oh
Well,
shit! Sorry,
which
how
way
much
do you
money
wanna
do I
go?
have? I have to write down the money, don't I?
You can add the gold, yeah.
36 gold, did you say?
Yeah, 36 gold, 8
46
silver.
gold, you say?
30.
I thought it was 30. Are you trying to up it?
It's definitely
Where do I write
36.
gold?
So, it's next to your equipment list. You should
Oh, I
have
see. Yeah.
some there
Jesus.
already.
Is that oh, I've already got. I thought that was copper pieces. Jesus, I'm rich.
You start off with a fair bit.
Yeah. I'm a genius. That's why. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not actually that smart, but I'm very handsome.
Okay. So, which way do we want to go?
Well, there's another long corridor that comes off. Looks like it could even join with the next.
Oh, hold on. What's
Yeah.
this? How do I? Oh, I guess I can't. Never mind.
Okay.
I was going to say I want to ping the map, but I'm watching a stream of your camera, so that would be physically impossible.
I think we should go to the bit, just the nearest bit to us.
This section here?
Yeah,
So you're just going to come this way. You're
because that
leading the
other
way?
bit.
What about the bit in between the two lava rooms, though, where we haven't been? There's obviously just one room there, and does mean going past that dog. I ask my
go for
demon
the dog.
friend Tados, how long is that dog going to be friendly for?
Well, it wasn't friendly. We just convinced him to go back to Nat to disengage from combat.
So it could jump back up again.
So I
You close the door.
Right, okay. That's
That's a
my
fun
suggestion then, is go to the in between the two lava rooms.
So you want to come
Sound
back
off.
up to this path here.
Yeah.
And as usual, deciding party or sick.
Which way do you want to go?
I think I'm going to side with Tados again, actually.
Just stick on this path down here?
Yeah. I
Oh,
think
last
we
time
should-
you sided with me.
I think we
Yeah.
should carry on.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we did go
Filling
back.
in. Bear with me.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
There's a bear with you. Do you want us to call someone? Couldn't help myself.
Oh no. Okay.
You reach this crossroad. And from there, you'd probably be able to work this one out. Which way do you want to go?
My Colette is getting more annoyed that people aren't listening to her, and she's in a strop. She's got her arms folded, and she's refusing to give any more tips.
That time of the month.
I politely and flirtatiously
Okay.
ask Colette, out of going forwards, checking that room, or taking this turning, which would you like to do?
I don't respond.
I cast friends
Nice.
and then ask the same question.
I thought
Okay.
we weren't allowed to do things on each other.
You
That
can
one
do
you
things,
can.
you can't persuade. You can
Oh, I
cast
see.
spells.
Okay.
So, friends, hang on. Okay, make a charisma saving throw, Ozzy.
Using magic to get in my pants.
Oh yeah, but Colette's got
Yeah,
It's
Chris, by the way, did you read? It doesn't work. Never mind.
quite charisma. Yeah.
I was going to say, did you read what that does, by the way?
Yeah, she might realise and get angry.
Yeah.
Uh,
She realises
Alright.
and gets angry.
I say to them, as soon as we're out of this place, I never want to see either of you ever again.
Fair enough.
feelings mutual.
That's
Okay.
not the first time I've heard it.
Probably
Although
missed that
maybe
one last
because I
night.
kind of like this character, so I might keep her
Fair enough.
or something similar.
Fair enough. Okay, so which way are we going?
I vote to
that's-
check that nearest room.
Yeah,
The one
It's
just
right, it's
beneath
right
you.
next to us.
yeah.
No door, right? So we can peek in.
Doesn't look.
Yeah,
this one.
See through.
I want to carefully peek round the corner, I think.
Okay.
I say
You
mind
see? Make a perception check.
out. Is that a dead fly in the corridor?
17. Okay. You
So,
see
I
a
have 17.
terrifying...
Oh yeah, what's your added to it?
It doesn't matter. 17's
Oh,
over
I
my DC. You see a terrifying carved stone statue inside the room.
This is one for me. I want to
Yeah.
go take a look at that stone.
Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome to go in front. Don't jump on me.
He jumped under you. He's tiny.
I'm only 4 foot something.
Right. So you want to make an investigation check on the
I wanna
stone
make some-
using your stone cunning, I
I
believe.
would, yes.
Let's make sure that's the right one. History. Oh no. So history check on stone. So roll 2d20 and take the higher result because you have advantage. So you take
Ooh,
the
19.
19.
Nice.
So looking at the stone, you realise very quickly this is commonly used to create gargoyle-like creatures. However, this one appears currently unenchanted.
I'll take it with me.
It's taller than you
It's
are.
big.
It's a full-size statue.
Does it have gems in its eyes, like in Conan the Barbarian?
It does not
It's just a dead piece of stone
at the moment.
at the moment. I don't think I can really do anything with it.
Okay. Do you want to move on?
So I think I will let the others see if they want to.
Well, if you look to me to see what I'm doing, I'm just standing there with my arms folded, tapping my foot impatiently.
And I've done nothing against you. I just decided to go this way.
Are
Taylor?
you saying that to Colette, or are you saying that to me?
Colette. So
I'd
you
say,
can either, you can come have a look and stop being a whingy little madam,
I say, don't you dare.
or you
call
can
me
get
little
left here
bigot.
on your own. You just leave me behind.
I say, nothing.
Silent treatment all the way.
Whingy. Good
Okay.
more magic.
Shall we
Tados.
move on?
What? Sorry, what I missed? I was having a wee.
Oh, it's a big stone.
It's got a gargoyle.
Yeah.
It's
Other than that, it
unenchanted.
was a bitching contest.
Yeah, me and
Colette's not doing anything.
Orville were
I've
having an
threatened to leave her
argument.
behind.
It,
I assume Tados is not going to side with me on that one.
don't suppose there's anything else we can do in this room, is there?
Not particularly.
So I say leave and carry straight on.
Carry straight on. Okay, you're going first, and we'll say
Where do
the
you
dwarf
wanna go,
caught up
Colette?
here. Okay, that's fine. Next section of map. You follow the corridor around. Establish that there's a large square. As you come to this turning, you have two choices. You can go back to the left towards the lava room, or to the right down the new corridor.
Well, we didn't go north. I assume that is
Yeah.
that lava room. First
Yeah, I think go there. Might
wanna
as
head-
well.
All the way up here.
Yeah.
I'll go back. Yeah.
Okay.
Collect wanted to go that way. So,
With innocent,
Incessant
whining.
I'm secretly
Sulking.
happy about what's happening, but I'm not letting you guys see it. All you can see is I pulled the skull out of my bag and I'm just staring into its eyes and playing with it. And...
made a friend. It's a long corridor.
eye sockets, I should say.
Oh, the room. Big room.
Okay,
It's a door.
that's what you can see currently. That line is a wooden door once again.
You can only see a third of the room.
Has he got a keyhole?
It does have a keyhole. You can
I'd
look
peek
through.
through the keyhole and use my dark vision.
Okay,
I thought you were going to
perception
suggest
check.
I did it. Oh, well.
Yes. Might be dangerous.
So roll 1d20 for perception, Tados. 7. You look through. It is, in fact, a room.
Don't
With
forget it's
some-
+3.
Oh, +3, 10, sorry.
10.
Oh,
With-
sorry, and yeah, +3,
With 3...
+1, and then +2 in proficiency.
So, with 3 small creatures huddled at the back, and 2 small chests in either corner.
I then fall to the back of the party.
Okay?
What do you, I say, why are you doing that?
You've gone from there to there. So there's now no one by the door.
Why, what, I say, what did you see? Why are you so scared?
There's gremlins.
Things in there.
I said,
Might be
do
the
they look like the Cactus killed?
They're all cactus.
The cactus.
And how
Yeah,
many?
are they?
Cactus?
3 of them.
Okay. Let's see. What do I bring?
Now, surely for that we don't need to roll because we've
No,
already
because you
seen
remember
those
them
creatures.
from
Yeah.
briefly ago.
Chris, please don't call him Shirley.
Surely not. I need a wee now.
That's fine.
Well, I've been
No,
needing
they
to
appear to be a different form of creature.
Is that what Is that what Tados says?
That is what Talos would say. They are something else. You're not.
Do I
entirely sure.
recognise them?
Make a insight roll. 3. You can roughly tell they're a devil, not a demon.
I look at Tados and I roll
And
my
you-
eyes and say useless, and then I go up to the door to check for myself.
I'm just going to quickly double check what his stats are on that one, just to see if he could discern anything else. No. Okay. Yeah. They are different than the other creatures. So, Colette, you want to make a perception and then insight roll. 15. Okay. You can see quite clearly they are small, winged, red creatures with scorpion tails.
Okay, sorry.
They
Jesus
appear
Christ.
something like goblins, but more demonic.
And
Oh,
do I
they're
need
not
to do insight
cactus.
as well, or
If you want to find out exactly what they are, yes. Yeah, you can tell they are a creature referred to as an imp.
oh, I know imps. I had one of those in WoW.
Assuming
Yes.
they're demons again.
They're devils. Devils and demons are faintly different.
Do they not speak Abyssal then?
You would remember they speak infernal, not abyssal.
Do I know if they're intelligent?
17, what's your plus on that?
Bear in mind, I can speak Infernal, guys.
19. I'm going to say you'd know they're about human level intelligence.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's alright.
Okay. And there's 3 of them.
There are 3 of them in there.
I say, Fat Man, why don't you go first? Pointing to the dwarf.
I'll take that lead. I'm gonna walk in.
Okay. You're walking in.
Well, to the door at least.
No, you said you were
Assume
walking
it
in.
opens.
No retconning. So you come through here.
So it is open.
So what order are we in? Oh, Chris is at the back.
Chris is at the back. He ran to the back to seeing 3 creatures.
He's protecting.
3 that I can talk to.
Yes. Okay. So they allow you to come into the room. They have not shown any hostile intention yet.
Can I maybe speak to them?
Okay. What would you like to say?
I'd like to convince them to politely hand over any loot and not engage in combat with us.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
Intimidation.
Oh, it's not intimidation. I'm politely asking, but yeah, okay.
Persuasion,
Intimidation
then.
it is.
Persuasion.
I-
Then. It's the same.
Yeah, okay, whichever. Persuasion.
Go with persuasion if you're not threatening them, apparently. 12 plus 5,
Plus
17. So they make their roll, which is with bonuses, unfortunately.
Can we move the camera a bit to the right?
Sorry. Let me pull up the camera and move. Sorry, yeah. Okay. So, with that, they politely respond, "No, our treasure." Rare, rare.
Dear. Got pissed them off now, have you?
They aren't aggressive still. They're just hoarding their loot.
So how does, in terms of combat, are we allowed to do like surprise attacks? Like, am I allowed to like just sucker punch them?
Yeah,
Well, I
you
mean, they're
could,
not
but it will start combat.
But so do I get a free move then, or do it?
Yeah, it'll be free
does that
move,
work?
then roll for initiative.
Right, okay. I am going to Eldritch Blast the one who said no, it's my loot.
Okay. So clearly loot hoarding is a trigger.
Aw.
Greedy, this warlock.
Okay, make a ranged spell attack, which means roll 1d20 and add 5. 15,
20.
so 20. And then roll 1d10 for damage. Yeah, it's gone. It's vaporized against the wall. So that's this one you were talking to who was at the front. Roll for initiative. Everyone roll 1d20. Add your initiative bonus. So Tados is going first.
22.
No,
One
it's
initiative, I think.
nat
12.
20, you always go first.
Okay. I
13.
would like to.
Okay, just let me put down the turn order. Give me 2 seconds.
Yep.
So it's going to be Tados, Orsic, Colette, Creature, or Imp 1, Imp 2.
Jesus, those poor imps.
Yeah, useless.
Okay, Tados, you're up first.
I'd like to use my trusty enchanted rapier
So
and
you're gonna
thrust it in the eye
activate it?
socket of one of them. Yep, activate it.
So it's now burning. So you'd like to move forward to the nearest one? Just there?
Nearest one. Yeah, that will do me.
Okay, now make an attack roll. Add your dexterity, proficiency, and then add that to the total.
Okay, I haven't got any. Oh, hold on. Yes, I have. Dexterity. So it'd be whatever, plus 4, 12, 4, 16.
16. Okay, that hits. So, now, roll 1d8 for piercing damage, and roll 2d6 from fire. 7, nice. 5, okay. So, you stab straight through its skull, it falls limp. The fire appears to have not affected it at all.
But it's dead.
It is dead. The stab did it. Okay, Orsik, you're up. But it doesn't. Its flesh doesn't appear to burn.
In that case, what should I do? I'll admit. I think I might cast a guiding bolt
Guiding bolt. Okay.
at the last imp.
So that is
Range spell.
range spell attack. Yep. So roll a d20 and add 5. Two. It hits the wall behind it,
7.
unfortunately.
Straight past.
Yep. Makes a pretty shower of light sparks and waste your other second level spell slot.
Yes.
Okay. Well, now you can move still if you want to.
Is he dead now, the imp? Or...
No, it missed.
Oh shit! Sorry.
And I've only used one of my spell.
I thought you. Oh no, yeah, sorry.
I did a cantrips, the other ones, yeah.
Okay, so do you want to stay there? You can
I'll
still
stay
move.
where I am.
Yeah. So Colette, you're up.
I don't see any reason not to just shoot it again.
Okay, make a ranged spell attack again. So roll d20, add 5. 2. You miss as well.
7.
Yeah,
Why
even
do
with
I add
7.
5? Okay.
So you miss. You can move. It's up to you.
Which one am I? Am
The,
I
the one by the door. This one.
I'm going to stay there. That's fine.
Okay. So the imp is now going to come forward and attack you. However, it has moved through Paydos's range of attack, so he gets an attack of opportunity. So roll an attack.
That's a 1d8 in it.
1d20. You have to
Yeah,
hit with it still.
Chance of attack.
15 plus 4?
Plus
it's gonna
4.
hit. So roll 1d8 for the piercing damage. That's a d18, mate. Try that again.
1d8.
6. Okay. It's looking pretty beat up, and the fire damage unfortunately does nothing.
I look at
So
at
it's
Tados,
still the imp's turn, guys.
I look at Tados, who's just tried to rescue me, and say, maybe you're not so bad after all.
So, the imp is now, because it's feeling a little rough, going to cast invisibility.
Oh no.
No.
It is now gone from your visual range, and as far as you can tell, it's gone altogether.
Must be dead.
Well, it's not in good shape.
Which button's me?
You're the further
This one.
forward. Yeah.
Okay.
So there are
open
two
chest.
chests in the room. They are located here and here. Who would like to go
Before-
open one?
Wait. I would like to face the wall directly in front of me,
Okay.
and bear with me 2 seconds because I've got a cunning plan.
Okay, Baldric.
I just want to double check.
I'll have to stand for a second.
Can I
Gonna do propaganda this
can
year?
I just cast Ray of Frost towards the wall?
So you want to cast it straight back this way?
Or into the
No,
wall.
not into the players, but towards the wall, so I don't strike the players.
So straight down this line.
Are you going to go into the wall? You're
No, I can't actually point on the screen, but the next to that top token.
Yes. So you want to shoot
Yeah.
this way?
No, kind of sort
Tell
of
me when I get there.
There, no,
There.
back, there.
There.
Yes.
So you want to shoot
Yeah.
through these blocks? Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to move you that way first. So you're casting Ray of Frost. Okay. Pull this one up. So haven't seen this one yet. Frost. Okay. So make a ranged spell attack, and I'll tell you if you hit anything.
1d20.
Yep. 7 plus 5 is 12. Well done. You have actually taken out the imp. You could not see. It only had 1 health, so it's not going to be surviving any damage.
I give Tados a little clap.
It freezes solid and shatters on the floor.
Not even a sarcastic clap, like a genuine clap.
I've had the clap before.
Cheer that out. Oh.
Okay, you are now in a room with 2 chests.
I head to the chest closest to me.
Okay, that's the one in that corner. Who's going to move first for the other one?
Me.
Okay.
I'm having it.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to go quickly grab a beer.
Okay, that's fine. So let's roll loot. Let's do this randomly as I can. Where's my other d12? There. Okay, let's roll and see what you two found. 10 and a 1. Okay. So, you find studded leather armor, Tados, and I pull up the new stats and see if it's better for you.
I don't even know what I'm wearing.
Leather.
Studded.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately.
It's
Where?
12 DC AC class, but you get your Dex modifier on top. So for you,
Yeah, I have armor
You've
class
done-
19 because that armor.
Ow!
so that would jump your armor class up to 14.
Wait, have you found more armor?
He found a
Yep.
boring set.
Tados did.
Can I have it?
You can have his old armor.
Mm.
Are you proficient with light armor?
Can I have your PS2? Light armor, yes, I am.
Okay.
I think,
You are already wearing leather armor.
yeah,
You
but
can choose
this
to
leather
pass on the
armor,
new one.
if it's Tados's leather armor, then it's a lot more revealing.
I'm
than
happy
mine.
to give him my leather armor because I was just gonna drop it.
Okay.
Although it's not gonna fit you.
Yeah, no. It's the
Come
wrong
on,
size.
Chris, you missed out there. You could have said I was wearing hot pants and then given it to me.
And Matt, you find a sentinel shield. It's the same power as your current shield, so it doesn't change your armor class. But you get to add. Oh no, sorry, you get advantage on perception checks and initiative rolls
Yeah, well,
while you're
Nice.
using it.
having that. I'm gonna take
Right.
that. Yeah. I might
what's
as well
left
get
of
some other
these?
one.
What's left of these devils?
You disintegrated one. One's frozen into chunks, and one's bleeding out through the eye, dead on the floor.
Oh, okay. I'll grab his head and the.
You could grab the whole thing. They're
I thought you were
tiny.
gonna grab his eye.
I'll just take the head. All I
Okay,
need's a head.
just cut the head off with. Make a survival check for me.
Cut the head off, wrap it in a paper towel, and put it in my bag.
Yeah, just make a quick survival check for me.
Is that a D20?
D20, add 2. 6.
8.
Okay, you do
I
manage to
survive?
remove its head. However, you badly damage one of your daggers in doing so.
Oh,
So you're down to 1 dagger. So just mark 1 off with the time.
I am happy to give you my dagger.
Okay, you're back to 2. Tados, you go down to 1.
It's
nice having a
buy your
Don't,
friendship.
don't I only have one dagger?
I thought you had 2.
No, I've got one. I've got a rapier and a
Oh,
dagger.
okay. Yeah, so you now have no dagger. You just have
I've
your
just realised I've
light
got
armor.
normal rapier in that top thing, so I'll have
It's
to
fine. You can.
buy that.
I love how you guys have got loads of cool loot, and I've got some feet, a head, and a skull.
Just like fucking playing Divinity.
Fair enough. Which way are we going now? Let's say you've come back to the intersection.
We're going down this long corridor closest back, out,
Going
away
this way?
from this area. So I think we've exhausted most of that.
Yeah, you've done pretty well. I didn't expect you to explore the whole floor.
Ozzy's playing with us, of course we did.
Ah.
Uh,
So you're
I'm
going to come
gonna-
down this way.
I'd like to.
Oh, sorry. I'll move that slightly so you can see
Yeah,
it.
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Sorry, make it so you can see it a bit better. Okay, so you're all coming down to here.
Mm.
Marching order. Who's going first?
I
door.
will.
You
this
will.
time, I think.
Okay.
And I'm happy to go second.
Okay. So we're going like this. coming around the corner. This bit's not very imaginative, I'm sorry.
You didn't miss anything.
You would have. Unfortunately, as you come to the corner, you spring a trap. Let's move this so you can see it a bit better, hopefully.
We really need a rouge.
It's good I found that shield.
Yep, so you now make a dexterity saving throw for me, Matt. Or 6, sorry.
Actually, so a D20, I guess.
Yep, just roll a d20.
20, please. Oh,
6. Unfortunately, you put your foot down the pitfall trap. You fall 4, maybe 5 feet. Not serious.
Oh,
You pull yourself out. You've taken 2 points of damage.
Okay. Not looking too happy now.
No, that's fine. So,
Can I just clarify? Did he climb out the other side of the trap, or has he
Yes.
just climbed out back where he was?
he's climbed out the other side. You guys can make acrobatics checks to dodge it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use acrobatics to dodge.
Okay, roll a d20, add acrobatics, and if you're proficient, add it.
+4.
Yeah, you pass. So,
Okay.
moving you along, Colette.
11 plus.
11 plus
1.
acrobatics 1, and then dexterity as well. Did you say? Or...
That is your
Proficient.
dexterity. Are you
Oh, so
proficient?
just 1.
Just 1. 12. You also pass it. It's not hard once you know it's there.
It's
The whole
easy,
thing is they
to be honest.
surprise you. Okay,
Right.
so I'm assuming you're just going to carry straight on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you get to here.
Another one.
Is this another stone guy?
No. So, from the corridor on your right as you're passing, you hear a man's voice calling out, "Oh, my friends, come, see what I have." Do you want to go down to see it?
I do.
I'd like. Is that the one with the door?
That's the one with the door.
Can I peek through the door first?
It is actually cell bars.
Can I look through the cell bars?
Yes,
Scan the room.
that's fine. It is a white-bearded old man. He's naked apart from a small loincloth. Think the old guy they had hanging up in the Life of Brian.
I say, those are my juniper bushes.
That's the one.
All right. I say, I'll take care of this.
Okay. You're coming to the front to go speak to the old man.
I go up to the
charm.
bars and I say, do you have any idea how you got here? We don't know how we got here.
Oh, she brought me here years and years ago. I've been here longer than anyone. I have all these things from other adventurers. Would you like to buy them?
What are you selling?
Okay.
Wait,
Now-
he's a trader?
He is a trader. I hid him in the dungeon because I realised I didn't give you anything at the start. So, he has several healing potions. He has some rations. He has some rope. And he has... Oh, sorry. Oh. A large, unidentified stick.
Well, I would like to buy 2 healing potions.
Okay, that will cost you...
Wait, can I...
Come on.
hold on, I've worked my magic on this dude.
Okay.
I've got charisma of 16. I'm going to do a... I gotta say, you don't need all this stuff. Why don't you... and you don't need money either. I tell you what, if you give us this stuff, we'll help you out of here. We'll rescue you.
Okay, make a persuasion roll.
Can't get much trade
With
down
disadvantage. So roll 2d20.
2d20.
Yes. And take
What,
the
at the same
lower
time?
result.
Not at the same time then.
Yeah, but just roll 2d20. It'll tell us the 2 results.
here.
Okay.
Whoops,
That
I've
would-
done it like that.
either way, just roll 1 then the other then.
So it's a...
Roll another
7.
d20.
No, you did
I've
4
done-
and 9.
Oh, you did 4
fine.
than that. Okay.
I think it's a
So
7.
7 is your... Are you proficient in persuasion? I thought you were.
Yes. Is this where it says other proficiencies and languages, or?
Oh no,
No, it's
you're...
if you've got a dot next to it.
No, he's not.
Ah.
He's got 3. Okay, so you get 7. Again?
I don't know if it's got a dot because it's interactive, and I may have removed dots.
It's fine. This is why I have copies.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So I
He
failed
goes-
then, did I?
Here's his response. No, I still need gold. I'll get out of here one day. And I don't want to leave yet. I like it here. They feed me, they give me food, treats, all sorts, as long as I behave and give the occasional pint of blood.
All right,
Okay.
I gesture to the tiefling and I say, "Please be patient." And then I say, "What's the stick?"
The stick. Now, this was given to me by a very odd young man. He said it was used to open doors. And as he shows it to you, you realise it's a crowbar.
I say,
Go on.
"How much is it?"
I'll sell you this for a mere 10 gold pieces.
I say, "You're having a laugh, ain't ya?" And then I let Tados talk to him.
Okay. So, Tados, you're coming up to the front.
I'm gonna use deception
Okay.
to take 2 healing potions off him.
That's sleight of hand.
Oh, not. I'm going to convince him, deceive him into thinking. Hold on, let me think how to do this. If you give me a couple of healing potions, I'll pop back later and give you twice their value in gold.
Make a deception check. I assume you're lying.
13.
13. Okay. And he's going to roll. No, all purchases up front. This would be where your spells might help.
I mean, I could do charm person, but I don't think that just makes him friendly, doesn't it? Doesn't actually.
Can I cast friends, please?
Cast friends. Okay. So, let's make a... So that casts straight away, because it's not another player. So you now have advantage on all charisma checks against him.
Okay, 1 second.
Now,
I'm going to persuade him to give us all 2 potions each and give us the stick.
okay, roll perception. It's a
But why?
crowbar at this point.
What are you saying to him, Chris?
I'm offering to knock him off.
Okay.
Okay.
Not me, you.
What? I'm
11.
too far away.
11.
11 plus 3, 14, 16.
16. Okay. So, he is going to say, fine, 2 health potions each will cost you 15 gold and a quick blowy. I don't care who from.
I agree immediately that Colette will give him a
Through the bars. Colette, it's up to you. If not, the potions
I
run
haven't
30
heard
gold.
any of this. I'm stood behind the dwarf, looking at Tados' grinning face and wondering what he's been whispering about with the old man.
Now,
I just nudge you forward. I'm gonna...
now, can I just specify that I have said I wanted this before the blowy happens? Because I know friends will wear out.
Fair enough. He is also like to say he wants the gold first then.
I'm happy to give him,
Gold? What, he wants gold and...
what was it,
gold?
15
15.
gold?
It's much
Yeah,
cheaper than they would be.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
So he then hands you 6 healing potions and the crowbar.
And I dish it out, so the dwarf has a
15.
crowbar, and everyone's got 2 health potions.
Okay, so add those to your equipment list, guys. So everyone gets 2 health potions.
Nice.
Now, Tados.
I want a
Now,
crowbar.
young tiefling, if you would like to make good on your part of the bargain, as he sticks his wrinkled old penis through the bars.
I pretend I didn't hear him and walk away.
Cut it off.
Fair enough.
I was going to say that. Is that considered an evil act? If I was going to cut his dick off, is that an evil act or is that a chaotic act?
Yes, I'd say that's definitely. Oh, What's happened
It's
here?
evil.
No, it's still going. Definitely
He's
evil.
Not... Alright, okay, I won't jump into the bath then.
Okay. Okay, so you're just walking off to the final room.
We got, so we got everything then. Do I add 2 healing potions?
You had the 2 healing potions.
Yeah.
You've
And
saved
the gold
yourself 15
You give me the
gold
gold bar.
and disappointed an old man.
Ah. Is that in treasure or that's equipment, right?
That's
You can
equipment.
put it in equipment, or you can have it in
Okay.
treasure. It's only usable in equipment.
At the final room, you come to the stairs leading you up to the next floor. I assume you're taking them because you've been everywhere else.
I'd very
Yep.
much like to take the stairs.
Okay.
I before we got up the stairs, I mentioned to Tados that he's got a really powerful sword, and there's still a demon dog alive in one of the cells back there.
I remind my darling Colette that I am also a demon, and I would not like to harm animals that do not require harming.
I just say I don't want to harm it. I just want to experiment with it. Anything that any way it gets harmed is just collateral.
Well, I'm gonna say we're gonna take the stairs.
Okay.
I need to.
You
I
guys
need to
want to
get out of
grab a
here.
drink or anything IRL while I'm doing this? Because they've got to
yeah,
clean it
yeah,
off
that's
quickly.
I already dragged up. I already got up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a drink quick.
Fair enough. This may take me a minute.
Oh, check the help
new,
desk quick.
New patch for Bannerlord.
Again,
Yeah, they patch it
it's
every
every
day.
day.
Yeah.
Well, they will do till they balance it.
Well, at the moment it's just bug fixes mainly. Oh, and there's been a patch for Warband as well. Should probably uninstall that. Yeah, it's all just crashes and shit. By the way, Chris, that quest you were trying to do, it is kind of pointless, but if you want to do it, you can... Is Chris here?
Yeah, I'm here.
If you want to do it, you press N, you get into the encyclopedia, and then,
I was wondering how you open that when you're not clicking on the links.
yeah, you just press A.
Right.
And
That
then
might
set
make
up
it
the new
easier.
room.
tag people from there. Or settlements, tag settlements. Mamma is a Coletta Cantile. Maybe I'm Italian. Maybe Italian.
Don't think Italian.
It's up to you. I left most of it quite broad. Okay,
It's
everyone
Italian.
back?
My background
Yes.
is a sage, so that's like Getafix, right?
Sure.
You do know who Getafix is?
Yeah, Asterix and Obelix.
Yeah.
And he was a druid. So you come to the next floor. This room has windows. You're clearly above ground. There's nothing untoward in the room, and the door ahead of you is much larger and grander than what you've seen downstairs.
Can I fit through the windows?
You cannot. They are archer slits, like this is a military fortification.
I say, ooh, archer slits, I've got a slit myself.
Well.
My ears perk up.
God.
Not the only thing I should imagine.
You two disgust me.
Okay, do you want to head out into the corridor?
I ask,
We have a little
Orville
look
is
through the
a
door.
cleric, right? Orville,
Orville.
are you a cleric?
Orsic cleric, yes.
You probably know about these things. How much do these health potions heal for?
Okay, let's pull that up for you. Hang on.
I mean, I
Healing
can cure
potions.
wounds myself,
Standard.
but-
Heal. I'd save it for a minute. 2d4 plus 2 hit points when you drink.
So that's like,
Between
Quite a
between
lot.
4 and 10.
yeah, I'm probably not going to die of 7 HP. I'll probably be fine.
I'm on 8.
Fair enough. Okay, so what are we doing?
Peek through the
pick up-
keyhole.
We have a little peek through
I'm-
the door.
There's no keyhole on this. It's a big 12-foot double door.
I'm gonna look out the window, find out if it's day or night, if it's what's outside. Are we in the woods? Are we in a town?
At the moment, it's evening. You see mostly trees, and you're slightly above them, so you assume you're on some form of hill.
I brazenly
Or a
walk
barrow.
up to the door and knock loudly.
You hear no response. It echoes quite loudly.
Just push it open.
Yeah, we
See if we
push
can get
open
out.
the door.
It's a big door, but
Yeah, it's fine. Working together, you push the door open. So now let's have a... Oh, I've done that wrong. That's supposed to be 3. Sorry. 2 seconds.
sorry.
It's a double door. So now you come into a nice wide corridor.
Oh, almost wide enough for a dragon to fit in.
Scan for traps.
How much are it? How
Scan
big
for
are
traps.
each of
Make a
these?
perception roll.
Are these squares 10 feet then?
5.
10 square feet. 5, right.
16. You can't see any traps. It looks like it's quite a nice room. There's a carpet down. There's a few blood stains here and there.
Ah, these things happen.
It happens.
Especially when Colette's about.
Yeah.
Right. We're carrying on.
Uh-huh.
think so.
You move down the very nicely appointed corridor and then come round the corner to another door. Do you want to open it?
I knock again loudly.
This time, after knocking, you hear a groaning on the other side.
Groan? What, like a sexual groaning?
It's not someone's bedroom, is it?
Not like a sexual groaning.
Is it a human groaning?
It sounds humanoid.
I turn to Orville and I say, I think he's having a wank. Wait, you didn't? Did you hear that? Because I was whispering.
Someone having a wank.
I
is it?
heard.
Right, I open the door. Don't have any other choice, do we?
Working together, you open the door.
And go. Can't see how far back that room went, but judging by how long your pen
Sorry.
went out camera, it's a very big room.
I'm gonna move the camera again, sorry. So you come to this room. There is only a single creature on about there. Towards the middle, but not dead center.
Can we identify the creature?
Have a little
Okay.
look, see what
It hasn't noticed you yet, so you can roll investigation.
Gareth Keenan investigates.
12 plus nothing.
Okay. Colette's got higher. She'll go with it.
Yeah.
You find a winged thrall. This is essentially a flesh gargoyle. Big
I
wings.
say,
It's got... looks like a shaved gorilla with bat wings and sort of leathery skin.
I say to the others, oh, this is a winged thrall. It's basically a flesh gargoyle. It looks like a gorilla, but with wings.
Thanks for the info.
Okay. And now, while you were discussing that, it's turning round to face you and roll for initiative, gentlemen. And lady.
Oh, a lady.
Okay.
Let's roll 1d20.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so turn order. Tados, Orsic, followed by Winged Thrall, number 1, and then Colette.
Number 1?
I didn't say that, you heard nothing.
There's another one in there somewhere.
Wait for it. Okay, so Tados, you're up first.
Right. Well, to start with, I want to use my bonus action
Your
Two.
boner action.
to cast a bardic inspiration on Orsic.
Orsic. So you
Oh.
strum your lute and he feels fairly inspired. Orsic, add 1d4 to your inspiration dice.
Whatever that means.
Oh, my
But
inspiration.
you went through it last
No.
round, sorry. You missed the
Oh.
first match.
Did we?
Yeah.
No,
the
no, Matt,
inspiration.
you were there.
Matt, you were there.
Yeah.
Inspiration, up the top.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, so add 1d4.
I remember now.
You can add it to any action roll. Okay,
That would have been useful for me.
so
I kind of forgot about it until just now.
you get like 3 uses as well.
because that was my bonus action,
That's like the whole point of a bard as well, was to inspire.
Yeah.
can I still light my rapier?
Yeah.
Stop
Okay,
doing rape and find it offensive.
I'd like to light it and
Okay.
then attack, I suppose.
So you're going to move up and attack.
Oh my god. You're engaging this
Charge it.
winged
Shit.
gorilla in
How
melee.
big is it?
It's medium sized, bigger than people. Think the statue you saw downstairs.
Okay.
So make a attack roll.
Uh,
Add your modifiers. This is going to be close.
what's that going to be?
You get 5, so 11.
11.
So 11 just hits. So roll your damage. 1d8 for piercing, 2d6 for fire.
So it takes fire.
Nope, so it takes 8 points of damage. Okay. You just hit, so you now know its armor class roughly. So that's the end of your turn. Orsic, you're up next.
Alright, well, I'm gonna shoot some Sacred Flame.
Okay. So it makes a dexterity saving throw against
Bard's
13.
tanking.
It does not make it, so roll 1d8 for damage. 1.
Ah, bastard.
That's fine.
Still hit it.
Yep, still hit it. Nope, cover. That's irrelevant. Okay, you can still move. You're this one.
I think I'll stay. I'll
Okay.
stay.
Fuck you.
Colette, you're up next.
I am going to move a little bit closer.
Okay.
I'm going to move 2 squares to the left of Talos and 1 square behind.
So there.
No, like that, but the opposite side.
So
Can I do that?
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2, 3. Just.
just. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So roll a ranged attack. So roll 1d20 and add 5. 21. That's going to hit. So roll 1d10 for attack. For damage. 6. So it takes the hit. It looks like it hurt, but it just sort of shakes it off.
6 sounds like sex.
Yes, it does. So we now come to the creature, him being the slowest, who is going to... Come on. Claw attack directly at the one right in front of Tados.
Yeah.
He gets a 10 total.
Ha!
So he misses.
10 damage.
No, 10 to attack. So it misses. So no damage. He then moves here without leaving your range, unfortunately. So no attack of opportunity. Next round, Tados, you're up.
Where is he?
This one next to you.
Can I please cast Ray of Frost on him?
Once per day, unfortunately.
Oh,
you need to take a
shit,
long
okay.
rest first.
Okay, I'd like to stab him with my rapier
Okay.
again.
Make an attack roll. 10. Unfortunately, that's not going to hit. He just lightly swats it away. You can still move or give inspiration.
Bardic inspiration on Colette, please.
Okay,
How long does
so
that-
Colette, up where it says inspiration, add 1d4.
I look at Tados and my thighs start to shiver.
I'm going to leave that alone.
Uh,
Okay, Orsic,
Where are we? Four inspiration, did you say?
no, 1d4.
1d4.
Okay,
Okay.
Orsic, you're up next.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame him again.
Sacred Flame again? Okay.
Yeah. Got a shot.
Dexterity against... Yep, no, that's hitting again. Roll 1d8 damage.
God, this monkey's getting wrecked.
8. There we go. That looks a bit more effective.
Whack.
So it now staggers back slightly before coming forward. It's still looking pretty pissed off at this stage, but not too weak.
Strong bugger.
Okay, you can still move.
Is
I'm going to
Drinking
charge
it.
forward next to Colette, right in front.
Okay,
it.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
Engine it.
don't have a question?
I was just going to say, is a health potion a bonus action or?
It's an action to drink, unfortunately.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so Colette, it's your turn.
My turn.
Yep.
I guess he has an attack of opportunity or whatever. Does that exist in this game? Sorry,
Only if it moves through your attack range. So if you want to move away, he'll get one.
Right, okay, I'm just going to. I mean, I want. Yeah, fuck it. I am going to stab it with my dagger.
Stab you in the back. Okay, so make a regular attack roll, add your dexterity modifier and your proficiency modifier. Yep, that
So
hits. Don't worry about the
7.
rest. Roll 1d6. 1d6 for damage, Ozzy. 4. So he
4.
takes 4 points of damage. Okay, it's looking a little wobbly. It's not quite dead yet. It's going to take its move and move out of your range backwards. So, everyone roll an attack of opportunity. So make a 1d20 roll. 5, that's a miss. 4, that's a miss. 16, we have a hit. So, you're using
Go
your
on.
warhammer one-handed. So it's 1d8 damage plus your strength modifier.
What is my strength?
Plus 1. So it does 4 in total with the warhammer.
Nice.
So, with that, it's looking very shaken and very, very upset. It's now going to throw a rock directly at, since you just hit it, Orsic. It's going to miss. There's, yeah. That's a 2.
Oh, I've got a 19.
It gets plus 4 on that attack, but even so.
Yes.
So the rock just goes flying over your head. He clearly thought you were taller.
What does arcane focus mean, by the way?
It's how you cast your spells.
Oh, so my. Okay, yeah.
It saves you, like, buying materials.
Right, I would like to stab him with my rapier again.
So you're coming close again
Yep.
and stabbing. Okay, so make an attack roll. 14, that hits.
And then
So
roll
1d8 plus 2d6 plus your dex modifier. So 2 plus 2 is 4.
Oh,
Plus 6 is 10. Okay, it's dead. So you stab straight through it. The burning sensation pours out through its mouth, eyes, nose, chest, anywhere that there's a small hole, as it just
You know
burns
about
up and
burning
falls to nothing.
sensations?
Sorry?
I'd say I bet you know about burning sensations.
Fair enough.
Busted him wide open.
Okay. So
did he drop
that's-
any loot?
You burned him up pretty bad, but there's some nice carpets. Aren't completely ruined.
Rip up a carpet.
I'm gonna need a wet wipe. It's not coming off.
You said butt wipe.
Wet wipe.
Oh,
Did a poopy in your pants?
They're used for the same thing.
Oh, well, I suppose.
It's
Don't
just
know.
the
I think
best way
that's
to
how you
clean
get
it.
piles if you use wet wipes on your butt.
Whenever you're the dungeon master, you can't forget your butt wipes.
So, you've now got a large door over this side and a large door over that side. However, I'm going to recommend at this point you take a break, which is taking a long rest. The doors are sealable from this side, so you could seal it up and rest here.
yeah,
I'd like to
agreed.
do that.
Okay.
Yes.
So, during a long rest, you consume rations equal to 1 unit per person. So you all have 50 in your pack, so that's fine.
Can we have a campfire and stuff?
You're inside. I wouldn't bother.
There might even be a fire, is there?
You're resting through till morning. You're huddled around the burning remains of the winged thrall. At this point, we're going to level you up. Because you've now gained enough experience.
Nice.
So change your experience to 0, your level to 2. And then I'm going to explain leveling up.
Level... Goo Warlock level 2.
Okay. So, at this point, you will gain access to your level 2 ability. And we'll be increasing your hit die by 1. So, let's start with Colette, because you're alphabetically first. So, you will roll 1d8 into the chat for me.
1d8.
You get an 8. Well done. Add your Constitution modifier to give you 10. So your new maximum hit point is 20.
Jesus.
And your current hit points are also 20. And where it says hit dice, you get 2d8 instead of 1.
Nice.
Now, I'm just going to double check if you have anything that comes with level 2. Because I haven't played a Warlock before.
More spells. Give me another spell.
You may well get more spell slots. All your spell slots are restored, by the way.
I think I get 2, I think.
Spell slots for the spell slot.
Yep. You now have 2 spell slots.
Don't really know what that means. Oh, that means I can cast 2 spells, can I?
2 first level spells, yeah. Okay. And let's see, Great Old One, level 2. Nope, nothing new for that one. You're okay.
Oh.
So, next going on to Orsic. So you would like to roll 1d8.
D8.
3. That's fine. You don't take 3 because you use the minimum roll, which is 5. So yours is 5 plus 3 plus 1 to add your thing. So you get 9 hit points. So you go up to 19. No, 21. Terrible math.
Am I all restored then?
You're all restored. You get 2d8 hit dice. You get the extra hit point because of Dwarven toughness,
Yeah.
which is why you're up to 21. For Cleric table, you now have 3 first level spell slots.
Sick.
No more spells, unfortunately.
That's fine. I've got 5. Be all right.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. You get anything as a Tempest for level 2.
Tempest.
Oh, yes.
Is that like a sea?
You can use... Okay, starting at 2nd level, you can use your Channel Divinity to wield the power of the storm with unchecked Frosty. When you roll thunder or lightning damage, you can use your Channel Divinity to deal maximum damage instead of rolling. So that's Thunder Wave. Then you use Thunder Wave.
Yeah. And that's my level 2 spell.
Level 1.
Level 1, sorry. Oh, no, the Channel Divinity thing.
So just put it Channel Divinity in features and traits. Destructive Wrath. Channel Divinity, Destructive Wrath. We can just pull it up if we need to. Okay. Going back. Bard. So, Tados. Your turn. Roll 1d8.
Oh.
1. That's fine. You also take the +5. And then add your Constitution of +2. So you get a total of 7? So you get 17 hit points.
17, yeah.
So, base. So,
You're the most flimsy now.
I'm fairly sure I get Jack of all trades and Song of Rest.
yep. Did you just look it up?
Yeah. I don't know where they go, though. Or
In
what they
your
are.
features and traits, but you could stick it in additional features and traits if you needed to, if there's not enough space. Because Bardic Inspiration is long.
I'm gonna delete the descriptions, but I know what it does.
Yeah, I figured you would after a while. Okay, and then your spell slots change. You get 3 first level spells. Okay,
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
so that's literally leveling up. I won't go through it with you every time, obviously.
Okay, sorry. I would like to note while we're resting, I would like to make use of Jack of all trades if possible.
Okay,
No, don't.
to do what?
So let me just read it. When you finish a short rest or long rest, you can choose up to 2 skills, tools, or weapons you are not proficient in. So I can spend 30
No,
minutes with another.
that's not what I've got here, mate. Jack of all trades. Starting at 2nd level, you can add half your proficiency bonus, rounded down, to any ability check you make that doesn't already include your proficiency bonus.
Let me check another side. Jack of all trades.
I think Craig
Well,
knows,
20.
to be honest.
Yeah, I'm really struggling with.
You have the app I gave you.
No, I didn't install the app.
Oh, for God's sake.
Is it free? that
Yeah.
app, or- Ah.
It's called 5e Character.
Okay, ignore me saying anything about that because I actually can't find. Oh, there we go. Starting at 2nd level, you can add half your proficiency bonus rounding up to any ability check you make that doesn't already include your bonus.
So basically, you get a +1 to every skill you're not proficient in, which is actually pretty good.
Is it temporary or?
Whenever. You can use it as many times as you like.
Okay, I'd like to use it. Fuck it.
Okay, you can use
What
it
am I not proficient in?
a lot of things.
Most of it.
Proficient is the things with dots in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's +1 to strength.
No.
No. Oh, that's
It's to skills, not saving
skills. There we
throws.
go. Yeah. Arcana.
Yep. You don't. So when you make an Arcana check, you get a +1, not a 0.
Oh. Yeah, animal handling +2 because I'm not proficient. Acrobatics I am proficient, so no plus.
Yep.
Athletics I'm now 0.
Yep.
Deception I'm now +4 apparently.
Yep.
History 1. Insight 2. Investigation 1. Medicine 2. Nature 1. Religion 1. Stealth 3. Survival 2. Yay!
So that's how you look now. It's why bards are quite good all-rounders. Okay, so after your rest, you're feeling much rejuvenated. It's morning. The sun's coming through the few archer-slit windows at the back of the room. You've got the door... I'm going to point here, and the door here. Which one would you like to go through?
Don't know. Well, the one that was behind the thrall.
This one. You want to go through the here?
I mean, that would be my vote.
Okay. Any other votes?
No.
No?
I'll go
Okay.
with the dwarf.
We'll go with that one, then. Okay. Back to drawing.
Do I have any coffee or anything? No, I don't, do I? Scholar's pack. Alright, Colette is grumpy because she hasn't had her coffee.
Fair enough. Typical.
Do they have coffee in Dungeons and Dragons?
Coffee is a thing. Okay, you come to another door. At the end of the corridor. It's a lot smaller than the last one. It only covers the middle square. Do you want to open it?
Can't see where we
Oh,
are.
sorry. The camera's not where
Oh, hold on.
doors.
I'm
Moving.
apparently, I'm just reading something here saying with Jack of all trades, I should also add it to your initiative modifier.
Yes, because you can't be proficient with that.
Yeah, where's initiative? +3.
Yes. Okay, so you've come to a small door at the end of a long corridor.
Has it got a keyhole?
No, it's a solid wooden door. It looks like it's originally.
You already do it.
storage.
You're so sick of us asking that, aren't you?
No, I had things written on for this.
You gonna knock again?
Okay. There's no
Uh,
response to a knock.
I think we should just barge in.
Okay. You
Lead the
barge
way.
in. Tados barges in. Since he said it.
Yep.
He comes into a room. There are 3 small wooden crates.
I'd like to
Positioned
investigate.
here, here, and here.
Is there a cat in
I'd
there?
like to look at the one furthest from me.
They're all about the same distance. Do you mean the one at the back of the room?
One at the back of the room.
Okay.
I'd like to look at Tados looking at one furthest from him.
Okay.
From
Also,
outside.
anything?
I'll stay where I am. Yeah.
Okay.
For now.
So, are you going to open it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's roll. 5. You find a pair of boots. They appear magical in nature, but you're not quite sure how.
I'll put them in my treasure
Okay.
and leave them there because I don't know what to do with them.
You could make an Arcana check and try and work it out.
Yeah, go on. Why not?
Okay, so roll 1d20 and add your Arcana. 11?
12.
So, you establish they are some form of speed modifying boots.
Oh, not
You're not
again.
quite sure what they do, but you establish tapping the heels together would activate them.
I put them on anyway.
Okay. You are now equipping boots, ? In your equipment.
Keep your legs apart. Don't tap.
Boots? ? Speed.
Upon noticing that the box didn't kill Tados, I'm going to open the other
Open
box.
another one?
No, you can open one of them. I'm opening one.
Okay, so you're both opening one. We're going to go there and there. It's all random loot tables, so it doesn't matter which. So, we'll go with Colette first, because she said it first.
Aye.
4. Okay, you find a large spear.
Who, me or him?
Colette.
Yeah.
What do I want with a spear?
Dunno, it's a random loot table.
I say,
It
Tell us,
also
do you-
appears
do you-
magic.
Tados, would you like a magic spear?
Yeah, don't know what it does.
I don't want it. I leave it in the box.
Okay, that's fine.
Crumph!
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
need it.
Allsick, your turn. You find... You son of a bitch!
Oh.
You take out a short sword.
Oh.
It
Ooh.
is, upon inspection, as soon as you pick it up, talking to you.
Oh.
You can't fucking believe. Twice you've got the best roll.
Ah. The talking sword.
Yes. So, the sword very quickly introduces itself. Hello, my name is Lucky. Would you like to go somewhere with me? I've been stuck in that box forever.
I'd very much like to take you with me.
Okay, you gonna equip it?
I assume that comes under simple and martial weapons.
The short swords, yeah. You're proficient with every weapon if you have simple and martial.
Yeah. I'll take it, yes.
Okay.
Are
I
you
am
going to
gonna,
ask find out what it does first, or does it just talk?
I'm gonna
It
take
talks.
it,
You can
but
ask it.
I would definitely like to find out what it does. Yeah. I'd like
Okay,
to
so you
go
ask
ask
Lucky what he does.
Mm.
Ah, you see, I'm a basic magic sword. All I do is I give you +1 to bonus attack and damage rolls, as well as +1 bonus to every saving throw. So with me, you'll always be better off. This happens provided you're equipped with it. You don't have to be using it.
Yeah,
And it's a short sword, so it deals 1d6 piercing. I'm
Okay,
pretty sure I'll double check that. Yeah.
Okay. And that's a +1 attack bonus, is it?
+1 attack and damage. So it's 1d6 plus 1.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna take the spear because I look at the other two items like a bit jealous, so I take my shitty spear.
What's
Okay.
it
Do
do?
you want to inspect it to work out what it does?
I didn't realise I could. I thought you needed a wizard for that.
No, you can make an Arcana check even if you don't necessarily
Okay, I shall do one Arcana check.
So, roll a d20 and add Arcana for you. You get +2.
Nothing. Oh,
Slash roll
No, exclamation point.
1d20.
/need.
20! Okay. Bloody hell. So you now know everything about this spear.
Yes.
You have found the blood spear.
Nice. How big is it?
The blood spear is approximately 10 foot long. It's a
Jesus
two-handed
Christ.
weapon.
Yeah.
It deals 1d6 piercing thrown, or when wielded with both hands, 1d8. It is.
But I can't use it, right?
It's a simple weapon. Yes, you can.
Oh, right, nice. Okay.
It can also be thrown, and you gain a +2 to attack rolls, but not to damage.
Blood spear.
So, since it's a strength weapon, isn't it? Yeah. So you gain. You can only equip 3 weapons, so I'd recommend taking off the club.
Oh yeah.
So
Don't
if you
club.
unequip the club, you then have a +1 attack with this. It deals 1d8 or 1d6 if you choose to throw it.
So that's actually +0 because I got a -1.
You get -1, but it gets +2, so you get +1.
Oh, okay. 1d8.
1d8 piercing. Or
I
you
want-
can throw it for 1d6.
Okay.
I want to take this opportunity to click my heels.
You want to click your heels together?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you're going to have to try and move for this to do anything.
I move back
Go
up
back.
the corridor.
You immediately move all the way to the end of the corridor in half the time it would usually take you. The
Sweet.
boots, as an effect, double your speed, but they have 1 charge per day you've just used.
Fuck!
So the
Yeah.
others now catch up with you.
There's no running away now.
Oh dear. Returning back to the main
No,
room.
it does.
I cast sleep on both players and go to sleep myself.
I mean, sure. We'll turn that to another long rest so you have your uses. Just gonna leave that there because I'm running out of time. I'm getting tired.
We didn't use anything.
It's fine. He wants his boots. Let's let him have them.
That's the very, very gamey.
Right. You're gonna come into the final room.
By the way, I don't think I even have any rations.
They're in your scholar's pack.
Oh, right, okay.
There's a set number of items. I'm just going to move you along a little bit here because this is taking longer than I thought.
Yeah, it's 10:30.
I think 3 hours is like a reasonable amount for a D&D session.
We managed the other one in 2.
We've
Okay,
got 1 extra person.
this is true. So it's an hour per person. Okay, you come into the final room of this area because it's the last room you can actually go to. So, as you enter the room, a wizard looks up from the lava pool. She's about 6 foot tall, human, red eyes and white hair. So, my new test subjects are here. You've come earlier than expected.
Hey,
You can respond, or I can carry on.
I say,
the
hey.
test? What are you testing us for?
Simple. I make new creatures from your blood. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Can I leave?
Of course.
Wait, we both got charm person.
Yes. I didn't know which characters you were going to pick. So you want to roll charm person. Okay, let's pull up the effect. Let's see if you can manage this.
We're not in combat, so we're at an advantage.
No, it has advantage if you are in combat. Not you have advantage if it's not.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing.
No, it's just standard roll. So it's against your wisdom DC 13.
What are these things on the left and the right?
They're small creatures. You've looked at them. They're small. They're on fire. They seem to be dripping lava off themselves. Okay, that's not worked, unfortunately, Chris.
Shit.
Should it let me do it? I'm much more
You still
charming
can.
than you are.
Yeah, to do it as well.
You've got
Isn't it-
about enough time.
Yeah, but isn't him failing charm person like a combat, like an
It
aggressive
will
action?
start combat, but I'm going to say you each get one action before, since you just launched.
All right, I'll try and charm him as well.
Okay,
And
you're
then
also
all of them can
13,
try.
so we'll see how this goes.
I'm not 13. I'm 35.
No. 13 spell save DC. Also not going to work. Orsic, you get one quick action. You can't move, but you could quickly fire a spell off if you want to. That's lava in the middle of the holiday.
Yeah, I think I'll wait.
Okay. So roll for initiative. You started combat because you cast spells. 7.
7 plus 3.
What was mine?
So
Plus
10.
one.
Also 10 for Colette.
11, right?
11, yep.
Am I not?
And
I
6.
guess I'm not inspired anymore, right?
The inspiration wore off when you went to sleep, yeah. So that's a 6 and an 11. So the methods are going last and just before Colette. And the wizard is going first.
Uh,
I also just said what they are, but I don't think you heard me.
I wasn't quite sure what you said.
Wizard.
That's right.
Before
Mehmet.
wizard.
said Mehmet. They're Arabs. Mahmoud and Mehmet.
Mahmoud. Saudi.
So who's first?
The wizard across the room.
Wizard.
Ah,
Bear with me, I'm just pulling up the spells list I have.
Uh-oh. Wizard cast Meteor Storm, and we all die.
Here we go. So, the first round begins. She's going to start by casting Magic Missile at Tados, because you attacked first in her mind. So that's a spell attack roll. That is 16. That's going to hit.
that's gonna hit, yeah.
Yeah. So that's Magic Missile. So that deals 1d4 plus 1. So you take 2 damage.
It's a shitty wizard.
It's a first level spell. Oh no,
Who's next?
sorry. I've done that wrong. You take 8 damage in total.
Oh!
Ow.
It's 3 darts, you attack once for each.
Okay.
Painful.
Okay. So, next would be this magma method, which I'm just going to tell you because I can't be asked, on this side, who is going to come straight forward towards Allsick. And attack with Melee attack claws. Rolls an 18.
19.
19, so it doesn't hit.
Nice.
Next
You are
up
weak.
is Colette.
Right, I assume as a bonus action I can try and work out what these burning
Yeah, sure.
creatures are. I
So
shall
make
try.
a investigation check. Roll a 1d20.
Investigation. 15,
15.
plus.
It's fine. 15 covers it. So, these are magma mephits, small elemental creatures summoned from lava. They are long, like similar to the imps you fought before, just made of magma. They are immune to fire and poison. They are weak to cold. And they speak Ignan and Terran only.
Hmm.
That's all the information you can glean at the moment.
Right, I am
useful.
going to. Hold on, where is everyone? So
Okay,
we're all in the
so
line and method next
That
to.
is Orsic, Colette, Tados, Mephit 1, Mephit 2, Wizard.
My Eldritch Blast isn't fire damage, is it?
No, it's something.
Still, having said that, I feel like I should shoot the wizard.
That's
Only
fine.
shoot- He's probably resistant to like magic, isn't he?
It's fine. So make a attack roll. Roll 1d20.
13 plus whatever.
Plus
13.
5. That's going to hit. So roll 1d10 for damage. 5.
5.
Okay.
Wizards only have like 4 hit points, don't they? So he's dead.
Let's
We
see,
win.
shall we?
Maybe not this one.
No.
Oh.
The wizard takes the hit. It obviously stung, but seems to have only singed off part of her clothes. It doesn't
Does
seem to
it
have done
look
a lot of
like he
damage.
resisted any of the damage?
It does not.
Okay.
Okay, next, Tados.
Can I move still?
Oh no. Yeah, you can still move.
I shall then. I'll just move like 10 feet backwards, so I'm out of line of sight of the
10 feet backwards is there. You're still in line of sight.
No, I want to be in line of sight of the wizard, but not the demons, right?
Oh, you're going to struggle with that. You'd have to go back to about here.
Alright, I'll do that then.
Okay. Okay, who was next in order? I believe it was...
Me, I think.
No, you rolled terribly, didn't you? Where's
I
that?
can't remember now.
I think I was the last one.
Yeah, you were last. Tados. No, it's the other Mephit first.
We should like,
So the
make
other
a note
Mephit's
of
going to
our
move to
initiative roll.
Tafos. I've got to start writing this down. So I'm going to write this down now.
You guys are fucked.
Yeah, I think it's me last, and then.
Don't you have a
Wizard
water
again.
spell?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that's me backseat gaming, isn't
I
it?
could create water.
C
Didn't work against that bloody dog.
O T. Ugh, I'm going to clean my desk after this. T O.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
clean my dick after this.
That's fine. Okay, so the Mephit's going to move and attack Tados. It rolls a total of 8, so it doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, moving on to your turn.
I would like to look him point blank in the face and cast Ray of Frost.
Okay, Ray of Frost. So, Frost. Make a ranged spell attack. So roll 1d20, add 5.
Oh, frost is like opposite of fire.
19. Yes, so roll 1d8. So that's 7, and because they are vulnerable to cold, it takes 14 damage. So, with that, it's sort of seized up, the magma's cooled a bit. It doesn't look good. Orsic, you're up.
I think I might cast a guiding bolt
Okay.
The wizard.
At the wizard.
I'm gonna take the wizard.
Okay, make a ranged spell attack.
1 second. Oh shit!
Alright, so roll 1d20, add 5. Come on, Dice Maiden. Try that again, it's not done.
Oh,
5. 10. Lucky for you, the maid has no armor or dexterity. 10 hits. So roll 4d6 for damage.
remind me never to roll a mage.
It depends, you can always get them. 13. Nice.
13.
With that, plus the 7 from earlier, that's 20 total. No, we're not there yet. It's looking pretty bad. The guiding bolts hit her square in the chest.
And then doesn't it affect
Knocked
the
the
next
wind out of her.
attack
She's bleeding badly, coughing up blood.
roll? Doesn't it affect the next attack roll?
That is Vicious
That's-
Mockery. This one removes... Oh yeah, the next attack has advantage. Because you hit. So, Ozzy. No, Evil Wizard first, who is now pretty pissed off. And is going to cast... Sorry, 1 second. Where's the spell list gone? The second level spell... Cloud of Daggers.
That sounds.
That sounds horrible.
Yep. It's going to be cast right here. So, Tados
Sorry,
and...
I missed that. I didn't have the tab open.
Oh, it's alright. So it's
Right
going to
in
be
the middle
cast.
of-
It's Tados and Ursik going to be taking it. So, it's going to be... I'm going to have to roll this twice. 8, 12, 13. So split between you, 6 now, I'll have to call it 7. You both take 7 points of damage.
Oof.
Fuck.
Okay.
Next turn is Mephit 1, the one next to
So this-
Orsic.
No.
This cloud of daggers, is it still here?
It's now dissipated,
Okay.
because it's hit someone. Okay, so the Mephit's going to make a melee attack again and get a 6 plus 4 is not hitting. Not against your 19, and then it's going to retreat back towards the lava. So make an attack of opportunity with your warhammer. So roll 1d20. 12, that's going to hit. You get plus 1 and plus 2 from your proficiency, so 15, yeah. So roll 1d8 for damage and add your strength modifier.
I don't know what my strength was.
Plus 1,
Plus 1, oh yeah.
so 4. Okay, that's... it's not too bothered, it doesn't seem worried. It's certainly not in any trouble yet. Okay, Colette, you're up.
What is the range of my throwing spear?
60 feet.
Do I
2,
get an
3,
advantage for
4,
being
5,
closer?
6, 7. Nope, there's no advantage. It's just an attack roll.
Alright, I'm gonna lob my spear at the wizard.
Okay, roll a d20 and add 1. And add your proficiency, so 2 after, so 3 total. 6. It goes
Oh.
straight in the lava and burns up.
Didn't want the fucking thing anyway.
Mark it out of your inventory. You can still move.
Okay, I'll move up 10 feet closer.
There we go. Okay.
We're in Cloud of Daggers range.
That's
No,
gone
not
now.
quite.
Cloud of Daggers is gone, isn't it?
Yeah, the Cloud of Daggers is gone,
Oh,
but she
yeah.
could cast it again. Okay, so next we have Mephit 2, who's going to make a melee attack against Tados.
Uh-oh.
He's dead.
12.
He's dead.
Ah, below my armor class. Fuck
Well
you.
done. So it misses, just scratches slightly, and then gone. Tados, your turn.
Scratched by me.
Right. For my bonus, I want to cast Bardic Inspiration on what the hell's his name? Orsic.
Orsic, okay. Add your 1d4 to inspiration.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I want to use a health potion.
Okay, so roll 2d4 and add 2. So you get 8 hit points back.
I'm now at 10.
Okay,
Didn't realise you were so low.
he's a bard.
Yeah.
Okay, you can still move.
I want to step back and slightly round the corner.
Okay, you take an attack of opportunity from the Magma Mephit. It gets 20 total, so it's going to hit. So you take 4 points of damage.
Ah,
So half what you
Good job
just
used
hit.
that health potion.
I'm pretty sure I gave you Cure Wounds if you want to use it.
no,
I-
you
but-
didn't.
Ah,
I have it.
yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, next is Orsic. Your move.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds,
Okay.
Mr. Tados.
On me. Oh, thank you. It's very kind.
Cure Wounds. Okay, so you have to be in touch range, so you're going to have to move next to him.
That's me.
And then
Oh,
you're
we're
both there.
right.
So roll 1d8 and add your spellcasting ability modifier, which is your wisdom, which is +3.
Here we go.
So you get 8 hit
8.
points. So Tados, you heal by 8.
I'm now at 14.
Okay, looking a little better. We come to the next round, because you've moved. So that's the evil wizard's turn.
Cloud of Daggers.
Not this time. It's going to be magic missile again on Orsic.
Okay.
So let's roll a ranged attack roll. That is 18.
Oh, nope.
No, misses. Okay, you catch all 3 darts in your shield.
Yes.
Now we come to Mephit 1, who's retreated from the lava and is now on top of it, giving it advantage on attacks going towards it. Now we come to Colette, your move.
There's not much I can do.
Well, you could always go
I
with a
threw my
cantrip.
spear. Threw my spear in the lava. Mage Hand is not really a combat spell, is it?
Not really.
I mean, I could just slap the wizard on the ass and try and distract him. No, I'll just shoot the wizard with the Eldritch Blast again.
Eldritch Blast. Ranged attack roll if you would.
21.
There we go.
Easy game, easy life.
16 plus 5. Yep, so roll 1d10 to attack.
That's so much damage. It's like more damage than a warrior does with like a great
2.
sword. Oh, said that.
You don't get a bonus, is the difference. So actually, 2 damage is going to cover it. So the beam blasts straight through her head and takes its clean off.
Nice, another one for the collection.
It's gone, mate. It's disintegrated.
Take another piece.
You have to
Okay.
have something else.
What did he kill?
Sorry?
What did he kill?
The wizard.
Wizard.
Ah.
So she's gone. You've just got to deal with the 2 magma mephits.
And I say, that's what you get for throwing my spear in the lava.
You threw your... Never mind. Okay, so Mephit 2's going to come round and attack the cleric.
Look.
And rolls 14.
Ah.
Nope.
No way.
This is what they're good for.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. Next up, we have Tados.
I want to. Bear with me. Fuck it, cast Thunderwave.
Underwave. Been waiting for this one.
You might get another one in a minute.
Wave.
And I want the Thunderwave to be angled in such a direction that they both hit.
It's 15 feet. You can do it quite easy. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you get them both.
Cool.
So, Constitution saving throw against your DC. The first one does not make it.
Oh.
The second one does not make it. Roll 2d8.
Oh.
13. So, the one which has taken more damage, which was number 1, is dead.
Yeah.
Just blown straight into the lava, never to be seen again. And this one's been blown back 10 feet and is looking pretty ropey. Orsic, your move.
Is that in range for my thunder wave?
You can move
It is,
still.
isn't it?
So just
Oh,
move
yeah,
there.
It's still close enough.
Yeah. So you're going to make a thunder wave?
Thunder wave as well.
Okay. So rolling against Constitution, also 13. It does make it save. But you still roll 2d8, or you can use your Channel Divinity to make it max damage.
Yeah, I think I will.
Okay. So Channel Divinity means it makes it immediate 16, half to 8 because it made the throw, unfortunately. But 8 damage still takes it out. It just gets creamed against the back wall.
Boom.
So that's gone.
Take it.
And that's the end of the combat there. The
We did
large
it.
door behind you can feel a fresh breeze coming from.
I
That's the
look to
far
the
side
other
of the
two and
room.
I say, "You're welcome."
Yeah.
I'd take this opportunity to sneakily slide my hand down the back of Colette's dress.
Okay. I'm
Never
going to
gonna
let
see
you
her
guys
again.
play that out.
Do a sleight of hand on that.
No, I'm just going to let you play it out. React how you will.
Can I do a sleight of hand roll to take her underwear as well?
Yeah, go for it. Roll 1d20. Aussie, also roll 1d20.
Ooh.
Oh.
Max of 100, and it's 20. 7.
Yeah.
What are your
Hold on.
bonuses? Hang on. So, let's add on some bonuses. I'm going to do the maths for you because it's going to be quicker. Tados.
Sleight of hand plus 2.
plus
plus
2
4.
plus 4. So you get a total of 10. Colette, you'd be going with athletics to avoid it. Ooh, minus 1. So 6. So you walked away with her underwear from this table. I don't know how you did it, but you did it.
Put warlock underwear.
Yes. Put that in your treasure.
Colette's underwear, bracket, dirty.
Oh, God.
I just been traipsing for a dungeon.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like the must.
I'm going to go to the ending now.
We literally slept 2 nights as well without having a wash.
Okay.
Been this
You walk out into the sunlight
And
together.
I've secretly been damp the whole time because actually I find demons really attractive.
damn.
You walk out into the sunlight together. As the doors come open, you hear a sudden volley of arrows. You remember nothing else.
Arrow there.
Yep, that's the end of it, guys. I'm gonna